This week's lucky dip. One person gets 300 points.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Titch and Geezer's prediction show. Your regular Friday night segment. Did you hear what she just said on that message?
No, I was struggling.
Right, I'm going to play it again, you lot. Listen very carefully because it's crazy.
This week's lucky dip. One person gets 300 points.
Did you hear that?
I had one person 300 or something.
Yeah, she said this week's lucky dip, one person wins 300 points.
Oh, that! Oh my God! I didn't think it was that important. Really?
Yeah,
wow.
300. I don't know.
My God.
Has anybody ever won 200? You know, like 2 of the 5. I don't.
Oh, did Darren get 2 once? I think they did.
Yeah, but not 300. I couldn't believe it. Like, obviously, me and Claire was working it out. I had to, double check the actual game stats just to make sure, and then check his just to, like triple check. Yeah, but yeah. 300 points.
Oh my God.
Right, let's get to the comment. No, sorry, I didn't ask you. How you doing? How you've been since last week? What's happening, Oz? Anything?
Oh, good, mate. Yeah, weather's been stunning here. Bit opposite to North Queensland, up in Townsville. They've been flooded, geezer. Houses underwater and all sorts. They've been getting a massive downpour there for about a week. But down here, nothing. So
like nice weather the whole time.
Yeah, Townsville's. It's a long way away from here. It's in Queensland, but God, Townsville's about 17-hour drive away from here.
Yep.
So yeah, and just all that area, Cairns, Townsville, Mackay, they've been getting a massive fucking downpours, and so a lot of it underwater. Clearing up now, but man, got it hard. And like every year we get it somewhere, in summer. It's our rainy season, summer. So sometimes we get it here, sometimes it's up north, sometimes out west. But yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't think I've asked you this before. When you obviously relocated to Australia, what made you pick the exact location where you live now? Like why? Yeah, because obviously you're going to a whole new part of the world.
Yeah.
How did you settle there, basically? And is that, or did you live elsewhere before there?
No, I came to Brisbane first, then I moved to the Gold Coast, which you don't say it's only 45 minutes away. But it was a guy actually. I was working with my brother. We were doing all petitioning and that. We're at the BBC, do you believe?
Yeah.
We were doing a job in the BBC, and this other geezer there was working out, an Irish boy. And I got talking to him, and he'd just been back from Australia, and he was telling me all about Brisbane and the Gold Coast. Just perked my interest, And it was sort of that time around '86 that Australia was a bit flavour of the month, wasn't it? At the time, with likes of Home and Away and all that was on the telly. You had Crocodile Dundee. Everyone's. There was a lot of shit about Australia at the time going on. And they were coming up to their bicentenary as well. There was a lot about it, and it just got my interest. So that's why I headed to Brisbane. I flew into Sydney first, had a day or so there, and then flew up to Brisbane. Yeah, interesting times.
Have you ever had any regrets about moving from here to there? Like
loads of time, loads. And not regrets about being here, but the things I've missed in all them years, through family and friends. Yeah, sometimes you think, shit, did I do the right thing?
Okay,
I should miss so much.
Let me rephrase that, because that's natural. Have you ever? Is there things over there that you think, for fuck? Like here, it would be somebody moved here. They'd be like, "This fucking shit weather. Why did I come in?" Is there anything about the country that you think, nah, fucking hell,
you wouldn't think it'd be that different, would you? population, Australia to England, but it's massively different. Even the pub culture is not like England. It was weird, man. It was weird. People were then. There was because I remember I met quite a few Aussies in that time. I met that guy at the BBC. He was Irish, but I met a lot of Aussies as well in that time. That got me interested, and they're all really good. When I met them, I was always interested in what Australia was like, and they'd tell me, and they're good lads. Met a lot of good lads. And when I first came here, mate, Jesus, I thought some of the people here were ignorant as fuck.
Yeah.
And just because you was a pom, that was it. Another pom, are you?
Yeah.
Their attitude was shit, mate. Some of them, but I met other guys that were brilliant as well. You know what I mean? But I just found that really weird. You know what I mean? There was a lot of things that were so different. Back then as well. You go in. They used to shut on a Saturday at 12 o'clock. Everything, bang.
That's it.
Shut. Done. Back then it was, and it's fucking all hours now. But back then, I remember going into the mall there at 12 o'clock, and it just boom right in the middle of the city.
See you later.
Every shop was bang. And then when you sort of get used to it, you realise, it was just so people can have a weekend. Saturday mornings they work in the shops, and then they shut. That's it. And you think, well, I suppose it was more geared up for people to have leisure time.
Yeah.
Things like that were different. Distances here as well. There's so much more and everything. Yeah, it was. But when I moved to the Gold Coast, fuck me, it was like heaven. It was brilliant. I mean, I was living in almost a penthouse suite, looking over the ocean, sharing it with the geezer I worked with. And then started playing football for servers. Got to know loads of people on the Gold Coast. You sort of knew there was something going on every weekend. It was a barbecue here or a party there. For all the players and all the different teams, you got to know. Yeah, then mate, it was like I'd fucking been here for years. It was. And when my mate came over to visit, he couldn't believe the amount of people when we bumped into him in the street said hello to me. Like, he goes, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So you've only been here 10 minutes. What the fuck? That was all through football, more than anything.
Yeah.
And some work. But Gold Coast, when I thought it was great. It was really good down there.
Right,
it was very cheap. Australia back then, guys, and it's fucking cheap as, man. It was so much cheaper than England at the time. For food, for drinks, for fuel, everything was a lot cheaper. The rent, shit. But that's changed. We're probably dearer. That's where we are now. So,
right, let's get to these comments. Good evening, everybody. Hi, Wally says, hey guys, I won't be able to make tonight's episode, so please put me down for my usual thanks.
Wanker.
Big up, Lawrence. Hello from Lexington, Kentucky. Come on, your hands. I am going to be late, so don't. This is a play on words, and it was a good one. Don't stew up my score, geezer. Now, screw, but Stuart was like, he would get things wrong and that, so I don't know if it was, if he meant that. It was a good one. Good evening, Danny. Says evening all. Hope you're well. Big up Sofon. Hello. How you doing, Sofon? Big up Roberto. Hi all. Big up Inky. Good evening, gentlemen. I hope you are well. Danny says Sofon, Robert, Inky. I'm good. In good news, the under 21s beat Arsenal 1-0 tonight.
I see that.
Did you see the FA Cup game, Geezer?
I don't know what it was. It was on. I watched about 5 minutes of it, but then I didn't watch it.
You want a spoiler or you don't really care?
Oh, the FA Cup game. I watched 5 minutes. I couldn't be bothered, guys. It's Man United as well.
Yeah, they ended up winning 2-1. Harry Maguire scored a header right at the death. That was clearly offside. No VAR, so it stood. So but Leicester for the first, just like Southampton, for the first 60 minutes was by far the better team. But they scraped through. Danny, hi, Sofon. Robert says, in bad news, United scored. Oh, here we go. He's already put it. Scored a late winner against Leicester.
Yeah, it's bad news.
Just watch it, Robert. If we beat Millwall tomorrow, I want Man United next round, says Danny. He's confident they can take on Man United. Evening, gents. Sofon. Wow. Someone has 300 points. Exactly. I bet it's you, Titch. It will be revealed very soon. Is it me, says Robert, with about 10 question marks. Hello, guys. Man United such a robber. I'm not gonna lie, that was hella offside. Exactly. Good evening,
Really?
Colin. He says, "Good evening, Titch, mate. How you been?" I'm good, Colin. Glad you can join us, and I'm glad you can have a full week this week in regards to your predictions and all that. Big up MC Anzac all the way from Australia. He says, "Good morning, gentlemen.
G'day, mate.
Hope you're well, Anzac." Hi, Colin, Anzac. Right, let me just get through these. Sofa Novia until the next round. Typical. Hi, MC Anzac. Shouldn't referee still call it? Well, it should have been a linesman. The linesman was in a better position and he didn't. Yeah. So big up Freshie. Evening oi, Anzac Sofon.
Jay Fresh.
Gold Coast is a beautiful place to live, says Anzac.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
I'll second that. He should. Fresh. Good morning, Kira, mate. There's Colin.
Hey, Col.
Freshie. Boom. Boom. Let me just get through this evening, Danny. Hope you're all good. Right. Yeah, let me just catch up. Hope you're good. Where we go? Have you guys been reading about Sam Kerr? Yes, I have. The Aussie soccer captain and her trial in the UK for being a toss spot to cops.
Yeah, I watched the video of it.
Oh, is that like a body cam video?
Yeah, in the police station. So she all got nicked. She was in a cab or something, and then spewed up in the fucking cab, and then she tried to kick the window out, something like that. Anyway, she got nicked, and then they showed the body cam in the police station.
Yeah,
and she was slagging the copper off for calling him a stupid white man. Yeah, you're just a stupid white man, and all this shit. It's like, so they done her for the racial tones of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, which is right, because if he was a black cop and a white guy was saying you're just a stupid black cop, fuck me, it'd be murders, wouldn't it? So the fair play to them, they've done her for the same, because if you see a lot of that in America, they get away with that. You're allowed to say stupid white prick.
Yeah.
And no one takes any notice, you know. But I mean, they're done right. She's obviously an ignorant little bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw the article on Sky Sports, it was misleading. It said Sam Kerr charged for calling a cop stupid and white. So I was saying to Claire, like, okay, how was that said? Because that don't make no sense. But you're saying now, she said it like,
it's just a stupid white cop or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Or,
so
now they might you're a stupid white man or a white cop, one or the other.
Yeah. So, but they had two separate things. She called him stupid and white, and I was like, okay. So what else did she say? Is she like? She's from Australia, but what's her background? Because obviously she looks white herself.
I'm pretty sure she's Aboriginal background.
Oh, it's Aboriginal. Okay, I wasn't
I'm pretty sure.
It was like one of the islands.
I've never dove into it, but you can see the features in the face. They look a bit Aboriginal to me.
Oh,
so
yeah. I was wondering what origins. I was supposed to move to Wodonga, Albury, about 20 years ago. This is Inky. Had a job and house set up, but the health insurance for my son, who is handicapped, was just too much. Do you know that?
I've heard of Wodonga, but but I'm not sure where it is. It might be New South Wales, not sure.
Wodonga. It's a good name. It sounds proper Australian. Wodonga.
Wodonga, mate.
Wodonga, mate. Right, so you lot. I'll play this one more time, just in case anybody hasn't heard it. And then we're going to get into last week's. Actually, let me just read this first. Agreed about Sam. She was drunk, but no excuse to act like that. It's definitely a sports talking point. She claims to be black, but looks as white as a polar bear. I used to live in Wodonga. Yeah, and she was with her girlfriend, who's a West Ham player, apparently, in the cab.
Yeah.
It's in New South Wales, Wodonga. Right.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, right, I've heard of Albury and Wodonga. Yeah, sure.
I don't know if Freshie heard this, but Freshie, this breaking news for today's show. Where are we? Let me play this.
This week's lucky dip. One person gets 300 points.
Oh yeah,
that's where I was sitting, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly there. So the lucky dip, only one person won anything, and that person won 300 points, which is
lucky hell,
man. So let me just read this. Say Wodonga one more time. Wodonga. G'day, geezer.
G'day.
How's it doing in Wodonga? Fair dinkum.
Wodonga, all good, mate.
Fair dinkum. It's on the border. It's in Victoria. Albury is in New South Wales.
Right. It's on the border of Victoria. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a fair way for me.
It's going to be very obvious because you're only looking for one person who's got 3 different elements. So it's going to be easy when I put this up to see who is the winner. Let me just put this up for you. Have a look.
Fuck those. Ooh. Still can't get it.
Oh.
Roberto.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you lucky bastard. And the 292 as well. Wow.
Exactly. Yeah, he got the last 2, which is the goals and shots on target. And then everything combined, he got, the 292 as well.
Oh, well done, Robert. That's that's massive. It just shows you how you change in 1 week. I was so hoping it was going to be me. I was about to do a dance around here. Wow, yeah, well done, right. Let's 8 Wally.
Well, it's had an impact at the top of the table. So
it is.
Yeah, let me just stick up the league table now. That there put Robert 205 points clear at the top.
Wow.
That's the biggest, probably the biggest lead we've had. Maybe Worley in the early days had something like that, but that has, pushed him. Top.
Well, that's, that's big.
Yeah, massive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well done, Robert. He's getting it from now on. Then I'll leave Wally alone.
Yeah, Robert's the new target. Lawrence still hasn't. I think Lawrence is the only person that hasn't ever won anything from the Lucky Dip. But yeah, 300 points is a big. Yeah, obviously it's made a big difference. So yeah, Robert is the one with a target on his back now.
Shit.
You're still 60 points in front of Lawrence, so not too bad.
Yeah, and I'm only that because I've had 200 of them points.
So when Lawrence surely is going to get some soon. Right, let me just put that there. As always, let me say hello to Danae. Thank you for helping us with the presentation and your video for the show. And yeah, you lot, you'll probably see more of her just maybe announcing the scores from the previous, as in Forest 7, Brighton 0, things like that. So yeah, short clips of Danae as part of Titch and Geezer's prediction show. But yeah, this week I didn't have the time to do that. But anyway, yeah. So thank you, Danae. Right, let's go to the comments. Here we go. I have 300 points. Best player in this, no doubt, says Solfon, not me. Well done, Roberto. Well done, Robert. Who's this? Oh, this is Titch's wife. Danae said hello, and I love you, Daddy. Nene. Show me. Well done, Robert. Been watching Miriam Margol's episode in Australia. She is now a citizen of Australia. I've heard that name before.
Oh, is she?
Margol.
Oh, she here now? Is she? Yeah.
Who is she? I've heard that name.
She was she's an actress.
I've heard of her.
She was in Harry Potter.
Ah.
She's short and fat. Another lesbian. But she's known. She was on Graham Norton a lot, wasn't she? And some of her stories were funny as fuck.
I must have seen her. I still can't even picture her.
You would have done. You'd know her. You'd recognise her if you saw her, mate. She is quite.
The name sounds familiar. Robert,
very well spoken. Very middle class, very well spoken. But she's quite shocking. Some of her stories.
Yeah,
she's good. Yeah.
Robert says, "Shall I retire now?"
Yeah.
200 points clear at the top. Right. So I don't know if you're aware. This week is the FA Cup week. There's no Premier League, so we're doing. Obviously, Man United played tonight. I think there was 15 fixtures left. So I picked 11 of them. And Robert, earlier on, you put a message in I replied, but then this thing was acting silly on the phone app. But basically, the last fixture where you thought maybe it was 10, the last one was Exeter v Forest. So there's 11. It's 11 fixtures, Robert. So yeah, the one that you might not have seen was Exeter v Forest. I love her no filter. I love her no filter on her. Talking about that Miriam, no filter.
Oh, there's definitely no filter on her, mate. But she is quite funny.
Right. Let's get into last week because there was some big scores. Some real big scores. Obviously, the first game from last week was Nottingham Forest 7, Brighton 0. That came off the back of Forest losing 5-0 away to Bournemouth. And Brighton that week, I think they lost to Everton, didn't they? Did they lose to Everton the week? Yeah, that same week.
I'm
sure they did. I'm sure they lost 1-0 to Everton. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So both teams came off a 5-0 and a 1-0. And then, so Forest, I did say last week, I don't think that will derail them. You know, it's going to happen throughout a season. And I didn't think they would bounce back like this. Did you watch that game?
No. Yeah, I did. Don't remember much of it, but I just remember goal after goal. Oh, Chrissy Wood in there again.
Did he get a hat-trick? Did he get a hat-trick in that game?
No. I mean, he got 2.
Let me just check.
Didn't he? Or did he get the hat-trick in that game? He might have done.
I'm just going to check.
He had a penalty as well, didn't he? I think he scored a header.
Results. Where are they? 7-0. 7-0. One sec. Who scored?
Yeah.
Wood.
Not sure.
Wood. Wait. Wood.
Yeah,
he scored a hat-trick. He scored a hat-trick, yeah.
Yeah, no, you did. Yeah, all right. It was. Got a penalty, yeah. Like Chris was. He's on fire, man. I'm going
to check how many goals he scored. He's now on
17.
17,
isn't he?
Yeah, so he's level with Isak. He's 2 behind Haaland and he's 4 behind Salah. So he's keeping good company.
Unbelievable, man. You know what I mean? Who would thought Chris Wood? He's got to hit 20 goals this season, minimum.
Yeah.
Who would have picked that this season? Not many.
And West Ham have never had a Premier League 20 goals season, have we? In the Premier League?
I don't think so, mate. I think the last time they're high was Cotty McAvenny.
Yeah, individual, obviously.
I don't remember anyone hitting 20 since. But.
Yeah. So, in the chat, who was our last top division 20 plus? It was obviously those two. I'm trying to think who came the closest after them in the Premier League era.
I don't remember anyone. You know, you got Antonio had about 12 or something. It was about it. I don't remember anyone. Hearts and Kitson, was anyone a few goals there maybe?
And that's the thing. It just highlights the fact that West Ham and strikers just kind of
we struggled.
Yeah.
That's why it was such a joy that year, 85-86 in the Cotty McAvenny paired up. Fuck me, man. We're scoring goals. They both got into the 20. It was amazing. It was just they're both the same.
Exactly. 2 strikers. Right. So I'm not sure about. No one's picked this correct score, but just for the purpose of the show, what do we pick? Forest 7, Brighton 0.
Yeah, I went 1-1, 2-0 Titch, 2-3 Robert, 2-1 Iggy, 1-1 Fresh, 2-2 Lawrence, Wally 2-1, Danny 2-1, Darren 2-2. So yeah, no one's ever going to get near that.
Good evening. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Colin would have gone 2-1 as well. Yeah, I'm sure. Put that aside.
Yeah. Good evening, Charlie boy. He says Tony Cotty was the last hit 20 in the top division for us. Sheringham did it in the championship, I think.
CW.
Yeah. So nobody in the Premier League era has obviously got 20. So you lot, anybody, who is West Ham's highest Premier League goal scorer in one season? So who is that? Because I ain't got no clue.
I ain't got a clue.
And how many? I'm guessing it's got to be like 17, maybe 18, but not 20. Yeah, someone let us know, please, because right. This game had 5 cards, 10 corners, and 14 shots on target. Yeah, so the 5 and the 10 is good. 14 is quite a lot. So we should score some points from this game. You ready with your little pen and paper?
Yeah.
5, 10, 14. Right, Wally correctly predicted 10 corners. So 10 points for Wally. Let me put that in here. I correctly predicted 5 cards. So 10 points for me. 10. 1 sec. 10. Who's next? 5, 10, 14. 5, 10, 14, 5, 10, 14, 5, 10. Freshie correctly predicted 5 cards and 10 corners. So 20 points for Fresh Fielder.
Good start. Good start.
20. 5, 10, 14. 5, 10, 14, 5, 10. And Darren correctly predicted 5 cards and 10 corners. So 20 points for Darren. 20. And you correctly predicted 5 cards and 10 corners. So 20 points for you too.
See, I copied Freshie, not knowingly, but here you go. Told you, Freshie. Well, I'll keep copying you. I'll get some points.
John Hartson done in 1988. He scored. Wait, hold on. How many did he score though? He says 18 years ago, 1998. Wait. Hold on a minute. 1998 was 26 years ago. And how many goals did he score? Done in. Yeah, let us know how many did he score. I think Bowen is the highest Prem. 16 last season. Is that how many he scored last year? I didn't know that.
Did he get that many?
Fucking hell.
In the Prem?
I remember he had a good run. Was that the one where he was scoring like in away games or something, like 7 in a row or something like that?
Shit, I didn't realise he was that high. There you
go. Scored over 20, says Robert, which I'm assuming was in different competition. Robert, was that in all count? I could be wrong. But I'm sure league only it was Cotty. The video I looked into it for was like a year ago, though, so it could be wrong. Yeah. Right. Whilst we work that one out, everybody, like who is definitely West Ham's highest Premier League in a single season goal scorer. The next game, by all accounts, it was a tough game for Liverpool, but eventually they won 0-2 away to Bournemouth. I don't think I watched any of that game. Did you see any of that game?
I did go up. Can't remember much about it, but yeah, I think it was a good game. It was a game I actually wanted. Well, I think I might have watched the whole of it as well. Liverpool got there in the end, but yeah, Bournemouth gave them a little shake. They weren't bad, man. They had chances. Bournemouth.
I think did Cliver miss a sitter in that game or something like they said?
He did, I think. Yeah, he did. I think it was the one that came across to him, and I think it might have been a shot. Keeper saved it, came to him, and he blasted it high and wide. He did. They gave him a game, Bournemouth. They really did.
As I expected.
Liverpool got the 2 later goals, and something it was Salah. Salah was another. Fucking hell, mate. Gets it on his left foot. He didn't even have to move it much. He bent it round the defender. He didn't put it, far left, then hit it. He just touched it to the side, bang. And it was top corner, curly. Oh, man. The boy, he does it so easily. It just looks so easy to him. Unreal.
Did he score both the goals in that game? I think he did, didn't he? I'm sure he did. I'm sure he scored both. Somebody put in there. Did Salah score both in that 2-0 win against Bournemouth?
Oh, shit. Can't remember the other goal. But Jesus Christ, the boys. I think he might have done. But I can't remember the second goal. But it's just
okay. Yeah. So he said, and Salah got a pen. So yeah, he did. I'm assuming he converted. Yeah, he did. Okay, so he scored that great goal and a penalty. He also scored a penalty against Spurs. They've knocked Spurs out of the Carabao Cup.
That was a cracking penalty against Spurs.
Yeah, smashed that in.
Talk about top corner from a penalty.
Yeah, they had pure conviction with that.
I've never seen Salah look so confident than now.
Yeah,
he looks so comfortable on the ball, always running, always wanting it. He just looks really relaxed.
More of a team player. Well, yeah, he seems to be laying it off.
Yeah. The amount of assists he's got this year as well. Never mind the bloody goals.
Yeah.
I've never seen him look so good. I really haven't. I think he just looks so relaxed. He looks like he could do something every time he gets the ball. It's fucking unreal, man.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
And he might not be there next year.
Exactly. You lot also just in the chat, please. How many goals has Salah scored this season? He's got 21 Premier League goals, but in all comps for Liverpool, not Egypt. How many goals has he scored at the minute? Titch Geezer, I'm away for a few weeks. May make February 28th show or may not until whenever, including tonight. Please put me down for all 2-0, 4 cards, 10 corners, 11 shots. Cheers. Ah, shit. What, you going abroad again? I'm away for a few weeks. But yeah, enjoy yourself, and we'll put you down every show, every single time, as always. But yeah, have fun, Freshie. And yeah, I'm sure you can pop in for 5 minutes when you're on your travels. And we'll miss you until you're back. Di Canio and Bowen are tied on. I was going to say Di Canio as well, but I wasn't sure whether he got that many. Are tied on 16 in the Premier League season only. So Di Canio and Bowen both 16. Wow.
Okay.
Thanks for that. Right. So Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 2. What do we pick for this, please?
I put Bournemouth 1. There you go. Liverpool 2.
Yeah.
Clivert, Cosme. Again. You went 2-2. 2-3 said Robert. 1-3 said Enki. 1-4 Fresh. 1-2 Lawrence. 1-2 Wally. 1-3 to Liverpool said Danny. 1-3 said Darren. So
right.
yeah.
No one got the correct score again. We had 6 cards, 6 corners, and 10 shots on target. So I correctly predicted 6 cards, so 10 points for me, which I think equals last week's total. Wally correctly predicted 10 shots on target, so 10 points for Walito. 6, 6, 10. 6, 6, 10, 6. Robert correctly predicted 6 cards, so 10 points for Robert, who is now the current league leader. 6, 6, 10, 6, 6, 10. Inky correctly predicted 10 shots on target. 10 points for Inky. 6, 6, 10, 6, 6, 10. And Darren correctly predicted 10 shots on target. So 10 points for Darren. Where are we? Right. Colin says Liverpool against Newcastle will be a cracking final. Newcastle are capable of winning 100%. That is for me is a real 50-50 game.
Yeah, as soon as I watch the highlights of them games, and I thought, shit. I said to the boys, "Fuck man, that'll be a good final." I reckon. Yeah. You know, some of them are very disappointing that they final. I mean, that could be a good final. Really good.
Let's hope we get a. Remember, we had 2 4-3s under Doug Leash, Keegan. Remember?
Remember them days. Yeah.
Christina Sprilia and all of them. Stan Collymore. So yeah, let's see if we can get a 4-3 in the final. But yeah, that is a genuine 50-50 final, I think.
Look, I only see the highlights that Newcastle Arsenal game, but you listen to all the remarks about it since. And what I saw, they just tore fucking Arsenal to pieces.
Yeah, too easy.
That Isaac, the goal he had disallowed. What a cracking ball that was.
Right. Yeah, he's
and poor old Ricey boy getting pickpocketed for what's he
Gordon's goal, yeah.
Yeah, terrible ball by the keeper to him though, mind you, but he got done. But they just run them ragged by looks of them. Absolutely run them ragged.
They did. I watched that game. Yeah, they was by far the better team. And the thing is, the surprising thing is, both second legs, Spurs were awful, not even a shot on target, and Arsenal went out with a whimper. So yeah, both those rivals, North London, they didn't do North London proud at all. Either.
North London cancelled.
Yeah. Salah has 34 goals in all comps. Thanks for that. So he's got 21 and then 13 in other competitions already. Which in what could be his final game. Right, so let's move on. This is a surprising score. Everton 4, Leicester 0. David Moyes has now won 3 games on the spin. He lost his first game in charge, and then since then he's won 3 out of 3. I don't know. Did you see any of this game?
See the highlights of it because it was a game I didn't even want to watch, but because I went for my 1-0. I just didn't think there'd be goals in it.
Yeah.
Leicester is shit. It more or less showed how crap Leicester are, man. They're heading towards the trapdoor. Simple as that.
Mm.
But Everton played well. They're on the attack a lot. They do look a lot better under Moyes. Give them that, especially going forward. And yeah, they smashed them. But I think a lot of it's down to some of the defending by Leicester. Jesus, fuck, terrible,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
That phase, he's fucking shit.
Oh, fouls or fouls, whatever. Yeah.
Did the goalkeeper fuck up a couple of times as well? I think they might have had another goalkeeper in Leicester, did they? And yeah, he didn't do much to help. But yeah, they're just crap.
Yeah, so this game had no cards. So from a Leicester point of view, you lose 4-0 away from home. And once again, I always say it, you don't want to kick someone or do something just to show a bit of fight. So yeah, not even any cards from any side, and yeah, poor. But Robert should be thankful for every little stat that we put up. No cards helped him get the aggregate. So yeah, one card there would have messed up his Man,
when you look at it that way, a game with no cards got him that number.
They've got him the aggregate. Yeah, the aggregate 100 points.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right, so this game had no cards, 11 corners, and 8 shots on target. What did we pick for Everton 4, Leicester 0?
I went 1-0. You had 2 Everton. You had 2-1 Everton. 0-0, said Robert. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. 3-1, said Inky. Not bad effort. 2-1 to Leicester, said Freshy. 1-1 Lawrence. 1-0 Wally. 1-1 Danny. 1-1 Darren.
Right, so 0, 11, 8 in regards to the other stats. Robert correctly predicted 8 shots on target, so 10 points for the current league leader.
We don't want to see that anymore. We don't want to see Robert getting points anymore.
And that's it. Nobody else scored any points in that game.
No.
First goal straight from the keeper to Decore in the first minute. Oh yeah, I saw on Flash Squad that Pickford got an assist in that game. So yeah, first minute, Route 1.
Oh, was that? Yeah, I'm trying to remember that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. There you go. What's that tell
you? Right. Next game was down at the bottom. Crucial game, especially for Ipswich. Southampton, probably, if you're going to have any chance, you definitely got to go to Ipswich and win that game. Anyway, it ended up Ipswich 1, Southampton 2, which, like I said, that little glimmer of hope that is still there for Southampton. And obviously, they're facing a team that are in the relegation zone with them, but a lot more points than them. So they've bridged that gap at least. So massive win for Southampton and a big defeat for Ipswich. Did you watch this game?
I saw the highlights because I can't remember much about it, but Ipswich got the win.
Yeah.
Southampton got the win. The only thing with that, it more and more cements the bottom 3, you know.
Yeah.
Southampton got a win. Ipswich, you still might have a chance, and then you lose that.
Dragging them down with them, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's sort of. I've been saying it for a while now. Who the bottom 3 are? They're going back down, you know, and that sort of cements it a bit more. So yeah, Ipswich.
You can't. You're all wankers. If you're Ipswich in the current predicament, you can't lose at home to Southampton. So when I'm saying it gives Southampton hope, it just gives them hope that the seasons, you want to be but you want to be mathematically in it until as late as possible. If they lost that 6 points to another. And
I said, with that new manager, man, they play all right, man.
Yeah.
Southampton. They really are much improved under this guy. And you can see him doing well, probably for next season. Now, if he ends up, starts putting wins on the board from now on, fair play to him. But he has made a difference. They're not terrible to watch, Southampton. Well, I think Leicester are.
Just for Wolves are 17th, obviously, just outside the relegation. They are 10 points above Southampton. So I know you've said it's Leicester, Ipswich, Southampton. If anybody else were to go down, would it only be Wolves, seeing as Everton are on 26 points and they've got a game in hand? So there's a gap between Everton and Wolves. So is it out of Wolves and the bottom three who goes down?
I think Wolves could get sucked into it if they don't watch themselves, but I still believe they're good enough to stay away from it in the end. But it's only what Everton have got. That I never thought they would even under Dyche go down. So
no, nor did I.
Now they've just stuck 9 points on the board. So Moyes is a superstar. They're still shit to watch, but maybe they'll get better. But Everton ain't going nowhere near it. Goes up like us. Wolves, they're the only one that if they start fucking, don't pick up points. I mean, really, 35 points. It should be enough.
Yeah.
So I think we only need 3 wins, to stop any talk of it. You know what I mean? That's and we're going to get 3 wins between now and the end of the season. There's no doubt about that. Probably more
games, of course, definitely.
Yeah.
So
couple of draws, few wins.
Looking at that, it's got to be Wolves or one of the Wolves or included in that. But it's gonna. The only good thing is that between Wolves 19 points, Leicester 17, and Ipswich 16. We should have a little battle down there that hopefully goes right to the wire because it's almost guaranteed. It's Southampton are down and then 2 from those. So let's I hope they fight to the death. Right, what we got here? No cards for Ipswich. Looked into it. Bowen got 20 in all comps last season. Before him was Harewood, 2005, Championship, 22 goals. Then Hartson, like Rob said, 1998, 23 goals, 20 plus. League only in top division. Cotty was last in 1987. Yeah.
Okay.
And
20 in all comps. I was going to say 20 in all comps. So.
And no one in the Premier League has scored 20 plus for West Ham. I read that Dawson has been sacked from the squad under this new manager. What? Let me check.
Really?
Let me just see whether they've. Oh wow. Let me just see if they've removed him. Right, sorry. This game, Ipswich 1, Southampton 2. What did we pick for that, please?
I went 2-1. I'm all right. 2-1 the wrong way. As you did. 2-1 to Ipswich. 1-1 Robert. 2-1 to Ipswich. Inky. 3-2 Fresh. 1-1 Lawrence. 2-1 to Ipswich. Wally. 2-1 Danny. And 1-1 Darren. So no one gave Southampton a chance. Apart from Lawrence who were drawing Robert. Yeah.
So Charlie said, they're negotiating ending his contract, right? So awesome, back to West Ham.
I'll have him. I'd have him for the rest of the season, couldn't you?
Exactly, rest of the season.
Are you allowed now? You're probably not allowed now, take it now, are you?
Probably not, actually.
The window down.
Right, Ipswich. Right, there was 3 cards, only 3 corners, and 10 shots on target. 3-3-10. Wally correctly predicted 10 shots on target, so 10 points for Walito. 3-3-10. Lawrence correctly predicted 3 cards, so 10 points for Lawrence.
He's off the mark.
10. 3-3-10. 3-3-10. 3-3-10. 3. Danny correctly predicted 3 cards. 10 points for Danny.
Off the mark.
And Darren correctly predicted 10 shots on target, so 10 points for Darren.
Darren's fucking flying.
With his system.
Oh, mate, I started with 20 and that's it for the rest of the fucking round, is it?
Right. Next game. Newcastle United 1, Fulham 2. Maybe Fulham, Newcastle had one eye on this Carabao Cup. If so, then they've justified maybe a below par performance by, taking Arsenal to the cleaners performance-wise. Did you see any of this game? Newcastle 1, Fulham 2.
No, I can't remember it at all. So I would have seen it, but I can't remember it at all.
I'm sure Newcastle was winning 1-0 as well,
that is a surprise result, that.
Yeah, I'm sure they were winning, Let me just have a look quickly. Premier League results. I'm sure they was winning. Newcastle. No, they were. They was winning. Jacob, is it Jacob or Joshua? One of them. Murphy scored first half. Second half, Jimenez scored, and then Rodrigo Muniz scored the winner. So yeah, Newcastle were 1-0 up.
Yeah, that's a surprise result. That really. But yeah, I fucking remember. I should have done my year. But Murphy again. He scored again. Yeah, the other night in the League Cup as well.
And it wasn't an easy finish in the League Cup. It wasn't easy.
No, that weren't easy. That was the kind of finish that Clive fucking hit over the bar. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
With something like that, same sort of thing. But he fucking finished it well, man. Jesus, that boy's having the season of his life. That Murphy.
He is.
Really is.
Credit to him as well. He's seen up. There's other players, in reserve. Harvey Barnes, Almiron. No, what's his name? Miguel Almiron. But obviously he's gone back to the States. So these people were previously ahead of him, but he's sort of he's worked his way into the team, and now he's justified as a star. Yeah,
he's having a great season, man. So
he is.
Simple as that.
So good for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think now Newcastle. I believe they probably had one eye. Whether they know it or not, had one eye on that semi-final.
Maybe
they done their job there, and now until the final comes around, they can maybe just get back to it in the league, and try and get in that top 5, which would probably be Champions League football. Right, so this game finished obviously 1-2. It had 8 cards, 10 corners, and 8 shots on target. What did we pick for the correct score, please?
Yeah, I went 2-0 Newcastle, 1-1 Titch, 2-2 Robert, 3-1 Inky, 2-1 Freshie, 3-2 Lawrence, Newcastle, 2-1 Wally, 2-1 Danny, 2-1 Darren. So yeah, everyone, you gave them a chance for them at a draw, but we all seem to think Newcastle should win that, and they didn't. But
that means once again nobody has yet scored a correct score in this week's results. Right. Let's see how we're done with the other stats. 8-10-8. 8-10. Wally correctly predicted 10 corners. 10 points for Wally. 8-10-8. 8-10-8.
He's doing well.
8-10. Freshie correctly predicted 10 corners. 10 points for Wally. Book 'em, geezer. I mean, not Wally. Freshie. Sorry,
Freshie. Okay.
Yeah, Wally's already got his 10. 8-10-8. Inky correctly predicted 10 corners. 10 points for Inky. 10. 8. 8-10. Darren correctly predicted 10 corners.
Jesus Christ. Darren's flying, man.
For Darren. 8-10-8. And finally, you correctly predicted 8 shots on target. So 10 points for you.
Thank God, off that 20. That's something. Yeah, I'll give you a little roundup here.
Yeah, please.
And we'll say what we got. At the moment, hey, I'm on 30. You're on 20. Robert is on 20. Inky on 20. Freshie on 30. 10 for Lawrence. 40 for Wally. 10 for Danny. But Darren, 50 points.
50 already. Well done. Ain't they sold Joe Linton? No, I don't think so. I think he was just on the either injured or on the bench. No, he ain't gone nowhere. Definitely.
Yeah, he was injured, mate. He was injured. He ain't going.
Yeah, I saw him. I didn't know whether he's a sub or injured. Charlie says, got to run. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for joining us, Charlie. Good to see you again.
See you, Charlie boy.
Thanks as always, and see you soon. See you, Charlie. Danny. Right, here we go. Listen. So, next game, Midlands Derby. Wolves 1, Aston Villa 2.
I had this one.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw. Did you watch any of this game?
Yeah, again, I should have reminded myself.
But I think I'm sure Wolves were winning this game. You know, I'm sure they were. Let me just check. Oh shit, wrong game. Hold on a minute. What the fuck have I done there?
It was 1-2, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was 2-0 Wolves. Shit. Oh fuck. Hold on. What have I done? Why did I put 1-2? It was 2-0 Wolves. Which means Robert, fuck. Why have I got 1-2 there? That means the lucky
changes a lot.
Changes, yeah, because that's one less goal. And the total is one less. I don't know why I've got 1-2 here, you know.
Ooh. Oh, we could be shooting Robert down. He was flying a minute ago. It's all over.
Shit. I'll just look back here, luckily. Like, fuck you know. Right. So Wolves won 2-0. I don't know how I've got 2-1 there, but Robert, I think you've definitely got. Oh shit. No, yeah, he's definitely got the shots on target. That doesn't change. But I think his goals and now the aggregate will change.
The total. Yeah. Robert's been. Well, we can go back to hating Molly now.
Yeah. So Robert, that's the shit. So Danae, I have to apologize to Danae. She's made that video about 300 points and it was actually 100. I don't know why I've done it because I looked at it. I thought just now, oh, shit, me and Wally have got the correct score, and Danny and Darren, but it was 2-0 to Villa. Robert, apologies. You definitely got 100 points. Yeah, fuck's sake. Apologies. Right, 2-0. Fucking hell, like, let's.
VAR's come right in here, mate. It's all up. Not in a good way for Robert. Not in a good way.
So, yeah, that's definitely the aggregate. Now, let me just check something quickly. Fuck's sake. Right, 2-0. Let me just go back here. Sorry, Robert. Let me just see if that changes anything for anybody else, which I don't think it does. Fuck's sake. Right, so goals was 41, which nobody's picked. And the aggregate was 291, which brings it even closer to me. I was 289, 291. So, yeah, it doesn't change anything.
Shame, mate. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
So apologies, Robert. You missed out on by one.
Oh man, you're like the Grinch, geezer. You gave him 300, and he's taking 2 away.
You know, Claire's mum called me the Grinch the other day as well, and it wasn't even Christmas. She did, I swear to God. Right, so we have to take 200 points away from Roberto, but the good thing is he's 5 points clear at the top. So from a competition standpoint, it's a good thing because it's closer, but he's still at the top with those 100 points. So apologies, Robert.
Well, he is, but at the moment, Wally's got 40 and Robert's got 20. So,
so temporarily,
it's nip and tuck. It's nip and tuck with Wally and Robert.
Which is it is what we want. We do want it.
No one likes to see that, Robert. No one likes to see it.
Yeah, apologies. I don't know how I put that wrong score. Anyway, like, let's just go to what did we pick for Wolves 2.
So we go 2-0 to Wolves, yeah?
2-0 to Wolves.
I went 1-1. You went 2-1 Villa. 3-1 to Villa, Robert. 2-1 to Villa. Inky, 1-1 Freshie. 3-1 to Villa, Lawrence. 2-1 to Villa, Molly. 2-1 to Villa, Danny. 2-1. Darren's only me and Freshie gave Wolves a chance in that game. And there you go.
Freshie says, cheers all in chat. Nice one, Titch Geezer. I'll try dipping for a few minutes over the coming weeks. Adios, amigos. Night. Yeah, Freshie, man. Appreciate whenever you can pop in. It's definitely appreciated. We will use your system, and yeah, whenever you can pop in.
He's on another spying mission around fucking Europe somewhere doing something. Don't trust him. Freshie, he's spying for someone. Yeah.
Too much, isn't it? It's too much traveling. Robert says 200 away. I know, Robert, you're still top. Danny says, isn't it 100 away?
Yeah.
No, because Danny, he got the goals right.
And the total
was wrong. And then the total. So you take one away from the goals, you've got to take one away from the total as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. That is a kick in the nuts, though. If you'd given me them 300, I'd be screaming now. I'd be screaming. Fucking screaming.
Fuck it hell. Imagine it was Lawrence. Yeah, because I said he's the only one that hasn't won it yet. Imagine it was Lawrence.
I'm glad it weren't me because I would have done
Yeah.
me dance around there screaming,
Yeah,
and then you would have
exactly.
shot me down. That's even worse than VAR taking a goal away
Is it?
when you after you celebrate.
See you, Freshie.
Oh,
Robert says,
okay.
"I'm with you, Danny." Apologies, Robert. Okay, right. Let's get this game out of here because it's right.
Yeah,
We had
come on.
six cards, 13 corners, 8 shots on target. 6, 13, 8. 6, 13, 8. Right, I correctly predicted 8 shots on target, so 10 points for me, the Grinch. 6, 13, 8. 6, 13, 8. 6. Robert, Skank consolation. Robert correctly predicted 6 cards and 8 and 8 shots on target. So 20 points for Robert in this game.
Oh, brilliant, Robert. So it's only 180 you lost.
Yeah, exactly. 20 for Roberto. 6, 13, 8. 6, 13, 8. 6, 13, 8. 6, 13, 8. 6, 13, 8. 6. Colin correctly predicted 6 cards. So Colin is on the scoreboard with 10 points for 6 cards. Well done, Colin. Welcome to the party. Robert says, I'm spitting my Pepsi Max out. I'll take a double instead. Yeah. Lost £50, found a pound. Right. Next game. Brentford v Spurs. Which, are you working out the scores?
Yeah, I'm just bringing them down so it's easier for me later.
Okay.
Yep.
Brentford 0, Spurs 2. A much needed win for Spurs. That they desperately needed a victory in the league. But for them, they went. The league is gone for them in regards to European places or anything like that. I think they needed to put a bit more effort into the semi-final at Anfield, which was terrible. But yeah, they got a much needed win. But it kind of it's now that they've gone out and in the manner that they went out, I think Big Ange, there's still question. I know they got a lot of injuries, but there's still a lot of questions over him. And
the writing's on the wall, Titch.
Yeah, it is.
Let's put it this way: they had this League Cup, then they got the FA Cup of the weekend. I went to Villa.
Yeah.
So I think the deal is if he loses both, he'll be gone. And there's every chance they're going to lose both. Because even Richarlison pulled up. He's out during that game last night. He fucking done his hammy or something. He's gone. I mean, Jesus, the list is unbelievable. Now Madison's gone. Richarlison's gone. And the Van, all of them. They can't. I don't believe they can win much with the team they've got to put out. Now, that's unfortunate for him, but at the end of the day, boy, that's Premier League for you.
Well, I mean, we're gonna cover that game in the predictions, but they've got to go away to Villa, who have just lost the Midlands derby to Wolves. So you'd think, it's going to be a tough game for Spurs. But yeah, we'll see. They've got another injury as well. He's talking about Richarlison. Robert is.
Yeah, he's out there.
But yeah, going back to this game, it finished 2-0, and Brentford at home have been formidable. So it was a good result, and to keep a clean sheet as well, that was it was definitely a good thing for Spurs, and much needed. But in the grand scheme of things, it don't really count for much. What do we pick for this Brentford 0, Spurs 2, please?
Yeah, I went 2-2.
Yep.
Yeah, could have been 2. You went 2-1 to Brentford, 3-1 Brentford, Robert, Inky 3-1, Freshie 3-1. Well, Lawrence, it's the first score. 2-1 to Spurs.
Well, no, it was 0-2. Brentford 0.
Oh, it's 0-2.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they'd scored. There you go.
I'm rubbing up on you there.
Yeah. I nearly gave Lawrence 15 points. There you go. 2-1 to Wally, 3-1 Danny, 2-2 Darren. So, yeah.
So, once again, no correct score this whole round. Nobody's got a correct score.
No, we haven't got a correct score yet.
Right, we only had one card. We had 13 corners, 6 shots on target, so not great. 113, 6, 113, 6, 113, 6, 113, 136. Nobody scored any points in that game.
Bloody hell.
Shitter.
There you go.
Right, next game. Man United 0, Crystal Palace 2.
That's great.
Now, did you watch? How much of this game did you watch? I know you watched something. You must have watched something.
I did watch it, mate. Like I said, I can't remember the game much, but I was fucking cheering on Palace. And I was delighted. Forget who scored for Palace.
Mateta scored both, I believe.
Yeah, it was Mateta. That was it. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, Mateta, fantastic. And I think tap-ins, I think. But it was good play by Palace to just put it on a plate for someone rather than taking the shot and just put it on the plate for it. Yeah, it was good, man.
Danny says, I ain't trusting the chat to pick my scores again. Laugh out loud. How much of that game did you watch?
Can't remember. Fuck it. I would have watched the 25 minutes, I'd say.
From what you see, were Palace the better team in that game?
Yeah, from what I see, they were, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I didn't watch. Robert says Mateta got a brace. And like I said, tonight they sort of scraped through against Leicester. They was lucky with the second goal.
I know.
Clearly offside. So that's at
They're
home
not
to Leicester.
impressive.
It's not convincing. They're not impressing anybody.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, they are another team that you've got no chance of finishing in the European places. No way. Just like Tottenham, they're not finishing in any of those European places.
I know they threw that Anthony out on loan somewhere, didn't they? He's got rid of it.
It might be Betis. Is it Betis? No, not.
I think it's Betis. Yeah, it was Betis.
Yeah, he's gone some. Yeah.
But they're just not that good. As simple as that.
You know, in 2 of the games, Palace included, he started Mainu as a striker. Yeah, so I don't know. He's doing some stuff that's like, I don't know. Obviously, Rashford has signed on loan with Villa since we last spoke.
Yeah.
Or had he signed when we he hadn't, had he? We have actually been Lynn. Put more in, Colin, please. No corners from Palace though. We've actually been Lynn. What was I saying? Right, so let's just get to this. Man United 0, Palace 2. Did anybody back Crystal Palace to win this game?
Oh, I backed them for a point, goes up. I went for 1-1.
Yeah.
You went 2-0 Man U, 3-3 Robert, 3-1 the Man U. 2-1 said Freshy, unlucky. To Palace, 2-1 Lawrence. To Man U, 2-1 Man U. Wally, 3-1 to Palace said Danny, unlucky. 1-1 said Darren. So yeah, no winners there.
Did you read it? Colin said 2-2. Did you got his one done, didn't you?
Yeah, I did it there, 2-2.
Yeah. Right, we had 4 cards, 11 corners, only 5 shots on target. And I think somebody said that Man United, I don't know, they have had one weren't, again, not a lot of shots on target in this game at home to Palace. So let me just check that actually, because there's been a lot of games this season where they're not really hitting the target. Let me just check stats. Shots on goal. Okay, they had 2. Sorry, Palace had 3, they had 2, but it's nowhere near good enough, is it?
No.
Oh, here we go. Sorry. We have been strongly linked to Mateta for a summer transfer. I saw that today, actually.
Wow.
After this season, he's got 1 year left on his contract.
I think the only headache I've got with that, Colin, is we're going to be linked with 20 strikers between now and then.
Yeah.
Right? Including all the conjecture will be about Ferguson, depending how well he does.
Yeah.
I think Ferguson could be really good. I don't know. But the money that Brighton are going to want, I think, will be crazy to pay it, because they're big. If he does really well, they're going to be looking at 50 million. I wouldn't pay it. At the moment, I think he's a 25 million pound player.
Yeah.
And even now, at the moment, they'd want minimum of 40. So they're overrating him to me and overpricing him. So I don't think we'll end up with him unless Potter really feels that he's the man. Now, if he does, fine.
Because of the terms of the deal, are West Ham sort of in a lose-lose situation?
Yeah, it's just a straight loan. That's it. It's a straight loan.
I'm saying if he tears up some trees, we probably won't get him because of the fee, and maybe other clubs will then look at him. Or we've got a striker who we're paying his wages, the full amount and a loan fee, and he's shit. And you understand where the West Ham win in this?
What if he broke down after 2 games?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can, that'd be a win for us in one way, or it won't be because it's costing us a fortune to have it.
Yeah.
But then at least you know that if we'd had an obligation to buy him, that would have been a big mistake in my mind. Massive mistake. Because we just don't know. Now, he could light the world up. It just means it's going to cost you more if you really want him.
But what I'm saying is where
the game.
How do West Ham win with he's not needed in regards to, you've said it already. We need about 3 more wins. We're not going to go down. We're not going to qualify for Europe. What do West Ham gain out of this?
Well, if he's just average from here to the end of the season, his price won't go up. But if Potter still wants him, thinks, no, he will come good, don't worry.
Yeah. That
could be the game. But it'll help us score goals. We had to get a striker in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That might have been the only option we had, that could come in on loan. We've got the striker in. We have to. We have full crew gone, Antonio gone. We had to bring Ings gone.
Yeah.
We had to bring someone in. So it suits us for that. But I think from what I hear, Brighton did want an obligation to buy. Now that worries me. All right, when they really want that, why do you want that?
Exactly.
Why would you want to see him, do brilliant at West Ham and go, shit, get him back?
Yeah.
We'll have him. No, they wanted to sell him. They really did. I mean, West Ham, from what I hear, they had to battle like fuck not to have an obligation to buy.
Good.
Only on straight loan.
Yeah.
Now, an option to buy would be the ultimate transfer.
Yeah.
An option. Yeah. We get the first dibs.
Yeah.
But we didn't get that. We got the middle one. So I'm just delighted it's not an obligation. Because can you imagine if he broke down, during the season, that for 6-8 weeks, another injury. Oh, my God. And then you got to buy him. Now, we're sort of in that position with Tadibo.
Yeah.
We got to pay 40 million euros for him at the end of the fucking season. No, we don't know if he's going to come good or break down again or not. But, we're already in for 40 million already. Don't want to be doing that with Ferguson. It'd be crazy.
Well, yeah, let's just,
and it could really well suit Brighton. If he does light it up, well, they've probably got a 50 million pound player on their hand to sell if they want.
Or a player coming back to them who's that spark's been lit again. He's young.
Either way, yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
I mean, they're using Welbeck up front. You know what I mean? Welbeck, come on. He's about 72. And I really respect how good he is, man. He's still going. He's a great pro. Well,
and João Pedro's ahead of Ferguson as well.
And then Pedro. So, if he does really well, they might be delighted just to have him back.
Right. So, let me get into this. This game had 4 cards, 11 corners, and only 5 shots on target. I said that. Right. Let's go. 4, 11, 5. Right. I correctly predicted 4 cards, so I will have 10 points. Wally correctly predicted 4 cards, so Wally will have 10 points.
We don't want him getting it now.
Lawrence correctly predicted 4 cards, so book it, Giza. Lawrence will have 10 points. Robert correctly predicted 4 cards. He will also have another 10 points. Then 4, 11, 5, 4. Inky correctly predicted 4 cards. So Inky will have everybody's getting 10 points for this one.
Yeah, but me.
And finally, Danny correctly predicted 4 cards. Danny will also have 10 points.
Yeah, Danny needed that. He was only on 10. So it's fair play. Oh, it's hotting up at the front, guys.
All right. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3 more games. So give us an update, please. But whilst you're giving an update, I'll put the league table back on -200 for Robert. Apologies. So,
all right.
Yeah.
I've got 30. You've got 40.
Okay.
30 for Robert, 30 for Inky, 30 for Fresh, 20 for Lawrence, 50 for Wally.
Yeah.
Dodgy fuck. 20 for Danny, and 50 for Darren.
Okay. So Darren is I've got to keep him away from me because he's just beneath me in the table.
You're sneaking into contention here this week, sir. 40.
That's decent. And still nobody's got a correct score at all.
No.
And that's out of 8 games, which is quite strange. Right, the next game.
No one's getting this correct score either.
No one definitely ain't getting this. Right, let me read the comments quickly. Magteta got raised. We have actually, I'm sorry, read this. Been strongly read that. Palace for me, we want 60-70 million for Mateta, in my opinion, but I feel he is another one who would do well at the club. Like I said, his contract expires next summer. So if they were looking for that sort of money, yeah, I don't think that's a lot for somebody with.
Yeah, I don't think West Ham are paying that. Whether they think he's probably worth it to them. I like it. He's such a beast of a man, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a fucking. I mean, that is a fucking profile. When you see him standing,
exactly,
you go, "Wow, that is impressive." Hell of a beast. And I like it. I love his celebration when he goes over and kicks a corner flag as well. It's great.
Yeah, that means,
yeah, especially doing it at Man United, booting their corner flag. Get hold of that.
Brighton bought Stefanos Simas. I don't know how to pronounce it. Do they want Fergie back? Roberts is not sure they want him back.
Yeah, well, that's what I think, Robert. They were pushing for an obligation. I don't think they do want him, and I think it could be. Well, I'm a skeptical fuck up. When they do that, I'm thinking it's because of his injuries. You know, there's something there that they don't want to take a risk, get the money for him. That's how I look at it. And I could be wrong.
And they've paid 25 million for this guy, who I'm assuming is a striker. So yeah, they clearly don't want Ferguson. Right, Roberts says he should be on, or he thinks he's on 50. So I don't know if you want to.
Oh, you might be Robert. Oh, there. 20, 20, and 30. I've got you down for 30 here, Rob, and it's unless I miss something.
40.
Oh, hang on. No. I can see where I made a mistake.
Robert.
I think.
Oh, I've got him for 40 as well. Oh no, I haven't. I think.
No, he is. Right, yeah, Robert's on 50. Sorry, mate.
10.
I missed the 20 that I wrote up there. I pulled it down and I've missed it. So, yeah, bang on, Robert. Well done. So there's 3 of you on 50. Ooh,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, I've got
interesting.
50. You are on 50, Robert.
Yeah.
Right. Got my double. Yeah. So when it comes to the scoring, we've both got it down. So I could check. Yeah, you are definitely on 50. Right, you lot. As Danny said, nobody's getting a lead score. Yeah, like what the hell happened there? But crazy that their Leeds and Forest got a 7-0. But anyway, we'll get to that game. The next game, you lot, was obviously Arteta v Guardiola. Humble yourself and all of that. Which ended up Arsenal 5, Manchester City 1. Give me your thoughts on this. How much of this game did you watch? Yeah, just give me your overall thoughts on this game.
I think I watched the whole game. But yeah, City just went behind, tried to chase it. Couldn't do it.
Lawrence says, I am here, baby. How am I doing? How many points did Lawrence got?
None, Lawrence. No, not the best for you at the moment. Lawrence only on 20, but I'm only on 30. Kieran Fresh is on 30, Inky on 30. We've got Robert 50, Molly 50, Danny on 20, Darren on 50. So,
right, Lawrence, I've got
it's not been a high score on this.
I'm 100% Lawrence. I'm going to put a smile on your face right now. But what fixed? I guarantee you, Lawrence, you're going to put a smile on your face. Watch this. Can you see what that says?
Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens, baby. I bought this top this week. Nice little hoodie.
Oh.
It's meant to be like £78. I got it for like 28 and then delivery.
Okay,
Baltimore Ravens. Nike as well.
Yeah, it's nice top. Yeah.
representing for you, Lawrence. No, but it's nice. Baltimore Ravens. So
Baltimore Ravens.
he said, and you know what the funny thing is, yeah? Remember I said to you, I've got these crows on my roof. They're not crows, they're ravens, because they only come as a free, and there was 2 initially. Remember I said they was fighting off all the seagulls. I think that's because the female must have been pregnant. No, she'd had the baby, so they was like protecting. And yeah, it's the same 3 that keep coming back, and you know I feed them every day, and you know they recognize your face and that, so they know who I am. I'm always at the window and that, so they know it's only the same. So they're not crows; they are actually ravens.
They are ravens.
Yeah, crows is more in like more, and it's the same raven that come every single day. So raven at heart, spirit of a raven. So yeah, I know Lawrence. Look at him. Look at him. He says, "Awesome Titch, hell yeah!" He's happy now. You like had to do this because Lawrence ain't run the lucky dip, and yeah, I actually like this. I don't really buy hoodies like that. It's normally a whole tracksuit I buy. Saw this, and now I can wear it with jeans and that. So yeah. So hell yeah, no cards from City. Right. So yeah, Arsenal 5, Man City 1. Talking points in that game, which some of them I can't believe the society we live in. Since Lewis Skelly done the meditation celebration, yeah, which is not trademarked by Haaland, and apparently Lewis Skelly does actually do meditation. Then now I saw an article the following day. Do they need to clamp down on celebrations and all of this shit? Now, even they talk, you know, they use so many examples. Then they said, you know, Jamie Vardy, you know, telling Spurs fans he's won all of that shit. Like they want to potentially take that out of the game. Yeah. Then they're talking about, you know, when players imitate a gun and all that. I'm thinking like, they're strikers. They hit the target, and yeah, like, and you know, you do the bow and arrow. Like, where does it end with this snowflake?
Didn't Salah do that first? That celebration is in the yoga style.
Yeah.
Didn't Salah do
that? Yoga. Yeah, he used to stand up, put one leg there, and do something.
Yeah. Skelly's taking the piss out of Haaland.
Yeah. And
no doubt,
good on him,
right?
Good on him. Yeah.
But that's life. Exactly. I mean, the trouble is, it can come back and bite him on the arse.
Yeah, it probably will.
Right? But then remember the last game I had last year where Haaland threw the ball and banged him on the head.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's all. You want a bit of that cotton needle. That's what's been missing out of the bloody game.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Lewis Skelly. I think he's an arrogant little prick.
Yeah.
But I'm knocking him for doing that. You know what I mean? I got sick of the crap that, you know, they rescinded his red card and all that. I know he meant what he did. You know what I mean? I know he did. I've seen a couple of tackles like that from him, but here he is. He's a bit over fucking confident for me for a youngster, giving it large against Haaland. Yeah. But it is what it is. What he can do. I think my problem is I've got a little bit of a bias here because I just fucking hate Arsenal. Right?
Yeah.
But you know, I think more of that you have in the game. I've always said I love Vardy when he gives it to the opposition fans when he scores. I've always loved it, even against us. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah,
because he gets abused from the minute he's on to the minute he gets off, and for him to give it back to him after he scores, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's fantastic. You're right. We don't need people getting there. Oh, you've upset someone, or I'm offended. Fuck that. Let them do what they do.
How can meditation? They're just meditation celebrate. Oh, sorry. So another thing that was under scrutiny was when Newcastle beat Arsenal. When Anthony Gordon was interviewed, they said, you know, like something, blah. He said, yeah, you know, like we've just got to stay humble. And now they are saying that was a dig at Arsenal. That was a dig at Arsenal. Because remember, Haaland told them to stay humble. They've just knocked out Arsenal. So, but even when I watched it, I thought, you know, it stood out because that be humble is like a phrase that's, at the minute it's trending. But I'm not sure he was actually. Why would he ever dig at, like, you know, he might just say, look, we've lost games to Fulham. We've lost to West Ham at home. Like, we need to be maybe humble in you know, going forward in the league and that, and just try and you understand. Yeah. But now they're saying it was indirect and should he?
It's linked. It's linked.
Shit. Like what the? Like it's just I don't.
No, it's nonsense, man. It's nonsense. Fuck me. It's a storm in a teacup over nonsense. It's as simple as that.
Right, and Robert says there was no cards from City in that 5-1 beating either, which once again I don't agree with that. Right, I think a group of Ravens is called a conspiracy.
Yeah, I think it is, and it's a murder. It's a murder of crows.
Wow,
A murder of crows and a conspiracy of Ravens.
But would it be a conspiracy if it is family? It's just because they normally they're very. It's just
yeah. I think it's the collective pronoun, and that for them it is conspiracy. There's a load of good ones. I used to look into that years ago. Yeah, how these fucking things got names like a murder of crows. Who come up with that? But that's what a group of crows are. And I go, well, there's some really weird ones out there.
Yeah, I never heard that for either of those birds. Yeah. Danny says I can remember.
Oh yeah, that was
sniffing the white line. The good old days.
Funny,
Colin says, "How you doing, Lawrence, mate? Going to watch Super Bowl, mate. Who do you feel will win? I was hoping for Commanders getting there. Maybe next year we have the QB now defense and WR strengthen. Quarterback, I know that stands for WR wide receiver. I know that Wally's team is in the final. And who is the Commanders? What team is? Do you know what team? I've never heard of the Commanders, but I know that the Philadelphia Eagles are in the final. Only because I heard him say it on Sky Sports today. But next year, it's our year, baby. The Ravens are going to win next year. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm supporting them.
Yes. See? We are adopted Ravens. Talking about Needle, did you see Haaland and Gabriel? Yeah, once again.
Yeah, that was nice. Gabriel giving it to him in the ear roll. That's good. That's good, man. I think we should have more and more of that. Look, as long as they're not fucking all spiky at the end of the bloody game, slagging each other. Leave that alone. Once the game's done, the game's done. But I like to see that in a game. I like a bit of spice.
You need those sort of battles where teams just kind of don't like each other. It's good to see. Yeah,
you remember at the times of Vieira and fucking Keane in the fucking tunnel. You're great. Get it up there, son. Love it.
Snowflake generation.
Yeah, that's the trouble.
This is a good one. It made me laugh. Lawrence says a group of Ravens means someone is getting an ass.
Don't speak too soon, Lawrence. It's
true though. Like I said to you, I watched I thought they was crows, but these two Ravens single-handedly fended off about sometimes 20-25 seagulls all out on my roof. Remember I was saying to you, it's like remember when I'm cleaning chicken and meat and I'm throwing the offcuts out there.
Yeah,
the seagull. Yeah, everybody's used. All these animals are now used to this as a source of food. These ravens, two of them, because they just had a baby, nothing could go near it. Now, when I see them, they're more sort of. They're like the seagulls will come and just take, and they're sort of timid and that. But whilst they just had that baby, I see them taking out seagulls, making it land in my neighbour's garden, all of that. Now, like
you don't talk about ravens, mate. Don't talk about them.
Now they're not nowhere near as aggressive. Now that baby is now of where it can take care of itself. So crazy. It's the same one.
You've never been to what's the name? Tower of London.
Nah.
Do you know about the Tower there? It's the 7 ravens they've got there.
No.
Right, if you go to the Tower of London, they've got 7 ravens there all the time. They have to have. I think it's 7 the number.
Right,
because there's an old tale that if the ravens leave the tower, the kingdom will fall.
Oh, wow.
So they're there. They've got their own cages there, and they walk around the grounds of the Tower of London. And there's signs up saying, do not go near these points. And they're big, geezer. They're fucking huge.
Yeah.
You don't realise you see them walking around near you, how big these ravens are. There's even a pub near Tower Bridge called something 7 Ravens or whatever.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's an old tale. An old, what do you call it, philosophy thing that says if the ravens leave the tower, the kingdom will fall. So they always have 7 ravens there, always.
And how long has that been a superstition?
I couldn't tell you it was sure good, but it's got to be hundreds of years, right? It really has. I mean, back to Henry VIII place, shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, when you see them there, Jesus, they're big.
So the Ravens are protecting London or the country? Is that like?
Yeah, the country, the whole, the kingdom. They're
Go
protecting the
Ravens!
kingdom.
Go Ravens!
Mm.
Colin, I am cheering for the Eagles, which is Wally's team. I'm a 49ers fan. Sorry, Danny.
I'm a
This is a Ravens channel.
69ers fan.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of 69, but yeah, I'm definitely Ravens. Ravens is my team. Washington Commanders. Oh, supported. Oh shit, was that the Washington Redskins? And yeah, they changed it.
Oh, is that? Fuck that. Call it. They're the Redskins. They're not the Commanders.
Didn't we? Yeah, I remember they said. I completely forgot. Commanders. Oh shit, that's.
I did see an article there about the Native Americans there wanted the name back.
Mm.
You know, because no, we've got some recognition here now. Fuck, they're calling the Commanders. Oh no, can't have Redskins. It's not right. Nonsense.
Right,
another PC load of shit.
Right, he supported them since the Joe Theismann days.
Joe Theismann, man. He was. When I used to watch it many years ago, that Theismann was unreal. What a player he was. But I've lost touch with it last 10 years. So
yeah,
I remember the fridge. Perry, wasn't it? The fridge.
Yeah, I remember the fridge, the name. There's right wings. That's right. Their wings are clipped. So those 7 Ravens, they clip their wing.
You can't fly away, Gazer. Yeah, they can't fly away.
That's like, it's cruel though, isn't it? Clipping the bird's wings. Yeah.
I didn't know. It's just one of them things. I love the story of it. You know.
Yeah, the story. Now I'm hearing that they're clipping their wings.
And I say, you always see them there. They've got cages for them. You know, they put them in there at night, I suppose, and feed them. And then, then they let them have to walk around the grounds.
Now that you say that, I remember growing up. I'm familiar with just them things, and because the cages are like, I know what you're talking about. I've seen. Yeah, I didn't know there's 7 on that, but I do recall that. Yeah, the birds in the cages.
I'm pretty sure in my head it's 7. I think that's the number. But yeah, they're always there.
Agree. They're always the Redskins to me. Yeah, definitely. Washington Redskins. Commanders. Yeah. That's why when he said Commanders, I remember we spoke about this before. And, you know, it was brought to our attention. But yeah, when he said, I still thought Commanders. I've never heard of them as an NFL team. Right. So, sorry. Arsenal 5, Man City 1. What did we pick for that? Please.
Yeah, I ain't getting that.
I did.
I went with City, man, crazily. Yeah. Oh, just because of my hatred of Arsenal, I think. I went 2-1 City, you went 2-0 City, 2-2 Robert, 2-1 City, Inky, 1-1 Fresh, 2-2 Lawrence, 2-1 City, Wally, 2-2 Danny, 2-1 Darren. No one. Everyone hates Arsenal. No one gave them a chance. But,
right. We only had 2 cards. We had 7 corners, which is low. Imagine that. 6 goals, these 2 teams, and there was only 7 corners. We had 11 shots on target.
This is bad.
2-7-11. Robert correctly predicted 11 shots on target, so 10 points for.
Wow, that could be important, Robert. That could be important.
2-7-11. Freshie correctly predicted 11 shots on target, so 10 points for Freshie. 10. 2-7-11. Inky correctly predicted 11 shots on target. 10 points for Inky.
Okay, now I'm going backwards.
11, 2-7-11, 2-7-11. And that's it. Nobody else scored any points in that game.
Yeah.
William the Fridge Perry, Chicago Bears. King Charles II ordered them to be kept there, says Robert.
Is that King Charles II, Robert? Thank you. Yeah, it's weird.
There must be at least 6 Ravens at the tower. So he said, yeah, there's at least 6. So yeah,
maybe is it 6, Gator?
No, he said there must be at least 6.
I makes at least 6, so maybe 7.
They have to have at least 6 there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they got them there, mate.
Wow. Well, that's the funny thing. Like conspiracy, I'm a conspiracy theorist somewhat. So if that's what a collective of Ravens is called, and I live at number 6, and if 6, so yeah, I'm definitely a Raven. I'm definitely a Raven.
God.
That's it. Exactly. I'm a Raven at heart. Right. At the moment, there are 7, as Kieran said. So you need a minimum 6, but at the minute they got 7 there. Right. So next game, last Premier League game before the Leeds game. let's speak about this game. Chelsea 2, West Ham 1. No Paqueta, no Alvarez. We spoke, you and I spoke about this game maybe the day later or whatever. But yeah, just for the audience, what was your take on this game as a whole?
Again, when I saw no Alvarez as well, and then no Paqueta, I went, oh my God. I thought I went for a ridiculous hammering for us. And then I thought, shit, it could be that.
Yeah.
I thought we'd done well, Geezer. I thought we'd done well. We had to sort of low block them a bit, and we frustrated the shit out of them. They got the goal, for fuck's sake, man. I don't like blaming referees or decisions, but Jesus fuck. When you see a geezer change his direction of path to fucking clean out Bowen, and then 2 minutes later they score from that, and the referee doesn't give that free kick, I'm just amazed. And I'm not saying the VAR should go back to that. I think it went too far to VAR. We're doing that every week. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. But the referee was watching it when the geezer just smashed him out of the way, right, to stop him pressing. I just think, fuck me. Just give the free kick, man. And then they got lucky, obviously, with the second goal. Bowen's goal was superb. Great finish. Fucking quality. Absolute quality. But we posed a threat to them, guys, I think, for all the game. Yeah. All the game. And the difference was, I thought Irvine done well, up to about that 70th minute. You could see he was sort of out on his feet. And then he started to get sloppy with a couple of balls, gave it away. Yeah. And then he rugby tackled Palmer. You knew it was time for him to come off. And they recognised that and got him off. But I thought he had a good game, mate. Done well. Nothing spectacular, but sensible passing, keeping the ball, using it. I thought he'd done all right, man. I thought everyone, the effort put in, kudos, even kudos at times, was sloppy. But you couldn't knock his effort, geezer. He was trying his balls.
He was.
I mean, he really was. So was Bowen. You wouldn't have believed he'd been out for so long. He didn't look
and
like
came back earlier than
yeah. They done what? The difference was their bench. That Neto came on and made the difference. He was quite sort of terrorised Ollie Scholes there for a while, and he made the difference. But even both goals for me, that they were lucky. It's not to say if they hadn't scored them there or that free kick was given, they wouldn't have gone on to do it, because they sort of calmed down after that and controlled the game a bit better. But we still had a chance at the end to make it 2-2. So I was quite happy with the performance.
Yeah.
With the limited team we had to put out, I thought they'd done well.
Yeah, so like I said, we spoke, I think, the day after the game, and I think we was both on the same page about how we saw it and how it was. It was good to watch that there was, like you said, there was fight all the way up until the end. We was posing a threat. Right. I agree with you. Like, it's too far to go back to VAR, but the referee saw it. It should have just been a foul. And then Wan-Bissaka was very unlucky with the own goal. So who knows? So both goals, it's kind of like, one, it should have been a free kick, and two, it's an own goal. It's no one's at fault for that. You understand? So
they got the luck on the day, guys. Were they the better team? Yes. Yeah, they were by far. But they had that luck that sometimes we've had in the past. We had it in that Man United game where a VAR decision was crazy, and we took points. It happens. But they got lucky, we didn't. But when you see, when you remember the home game against Chelsea, they pulled their pants down and made us look stupid under Lopetegui
as well. Yeah,
really poor, really bad. And there wasn't that. The effort I thought from every player, I thought Soufal really done well. I thought Cresswell had a decent game. Kilman had a decent game. There weren't no one that weren't putting the effort in, and I love that, because I know that these players are trying to they're putting the effort in. I think that under Lopetegui, in the last half a dozen games, there were certain players that wasn't, including Kudus and Paqueta and others. They weren't putting that 100% in. Souček and Soufal always do, right?
Exactly.
Whoever the manager is. But there were certain players that weren't. Now I see everyone trying to work hard for it. So, I was relatively pleased. I would have loved to nick that point at the end. That would have been even better, but didn't.
Yeah, and it was, it was a good block as well, because
It was a
shot
good block.
was definitely going on target, and you never know whether it's going in the bottom
Never
corner or not. But yeah. Right. Lawrence says, with all our injuries, I was happy with the boys. Ref screwed us again. He did, because that goal makes it 1-1. Now, all the while West Ham have got something to hold on to. West Ham will fight more. You'll find that extra breath and second wind. And Chelsea will get more frustrated, and could have played into our hands in regards to getting them on the counter, because we were always in the game. So such an obvious foul makes it you have to point your fingers at the referee, not VAR. It's definitely a referee.
I'm just watching some of the pundits then, and afterwards at TalkSport, there wasn't one ex-player that said that it should have been. They all said it should have been a foul.
Of course.
What's he
So
looking
obvious.
at?
So obvious. It's real. Right. Robert says we'll get to the rest of the West Ham stats in a minute. You could get a job at the Tower as the Raven Master. The job title.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
That looks after the birds. Yeah. Obviously it's a superstitious thing for the UK. So therefore I can say, look, got these Ravens. I live at number 6.
I think it might stem from a prophecy that someone had, Gazer. It might stem from that. You know what I mean? Yeah. If the Ravens lead the Tower, the kingdom will fall. So anyway, Charles II, he said, or was it James II?
Charles.
If he said it, he said, "No, fuck it. These Ravens ain't going nowhere." Then I'll believe that.
Yeah, King Charles II.
King Charles II. There you go. He went, "No." He obviously superstitious sort of guy. I mean, they ain't going nowhere.
Lawrence says, good shout about the match, Geezer. So your analysis. Darren, morning all. Estimated time arrival 15 minutes. Big up, Darren.
Hey, Darren.
You're doing well, and we haven't done obviously this week's prediction, so you haven't missed anything yet.
Yeah. Robert just nicked the lead. Colin
says, we were robbed, in my opinion. Shit ref and VAR decisions are shit. Reckon Bowley paid them. Yeah. Oh, did you see that story about? Oh shit, what was it? He was part of a website or something that was selling. You know the tickets when they're selling them for higher prices.
Let's see a little bit of that. Yeah.
Something along those lines. Yeah, where he's doing his dodgy. Yeah.
Selling Chelsea tickets for £1,000 to a tourist.
Yeah, on some other website that turns out he was part of that website. Trust you all well. Hope you're well, Darren. Darren. Right, so Chelsea 2, West Ham 1. Right, I can see here we've got one correct score, and I'm assuming you're going to use the W word. Let's go. But what do we pick?
Right.
West Ham 1.
I got our 1 right. I went 4-1. I'll get a bit bonkers there. I actually didn't believe that, but there you go. 3-1, Titch, you said. 2-2, said Robert. 3-1, said Inky. 3-1, said Freshy. 2-0, said Lawrence. Unlucky. Oh, the fucker wanker. He got it. He got the first one. He's 2-1s. Wally got 2-1 to Chelsea.
Well done, Wally. He's not here.
1-0 Danny to West Ham. 1-1 Darren. Oh, Wally, that puts him in a strong position.
Right. You look, that is the 10th game, and that's the first correct score. And I don't think we've had it be that bad before. I don't think. Anyway, there was 4 cards, 7 corners, and 9 shots on target. 4, 7, 9. Wally backed up his correct score with the correct cards. So it's 25 points for Wally in total for this game. 479, 479, 479, 479, 4. Danny correctly predicted 4 cards, so 10 points for Danny. 479, 479, and that's it. So 25 for Wally and 10 for Danny boy.
Gee, that's massive, Wally. That's massive for Wally, man.
And the Leeds game, I'm guarantee you, nobody, maybe cards, maybe, but no one ain't getting nothing for the Leeds game. So you might as well save your tally up for this one, because it will have an anticlimax otherwise. Let's just get into the Leeds game. I don't know if you're aware, Leeds United 7, Cardiff City. Yeah, Cardiff City 0. Cardiff City. Yeah. 7-0. Did you know they beat them 7-0?
Yeah, I heard the score. Yeah, that's all I did. Oh, fuck me. First thing I thought was no one's getting this another one.
Yeah.
You know, it's 2 games here, don't it? Like 14 goals. And
2 7-0, yeah.
it's unusual.
Dan, if you
But
remember,
yeah, no.
we went through Cardiff's form, and yeah, it looked like it could be a tight-ish
Yeah,
game.
it looked like it's going to be a close game. Looked like they're doing well. That's the reason I went for my score, like 2-1.
Yeah,
Because it looked like could be Leeds should edge it being at home, but
yeah,
it looked
just
like,
about.
and all of a sudden, fucking hell, Leeds get 7. You go, fuck me.
7-0. Couldn't believe it. Well done, Leeds.
Oh.
Right. First time Leeds has scored 7 since 1972, which I'm
Fucking
assuming means in the
there you
league
go.
as a league game. 1972.
Yeah.
But
50
hold
odd
on a minute.
years.
But hold on. Right. When was Leeds? When did Leeds have a good team? Was it in the 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what? Like not late 70s then? Because I know Leeds had a period, and I didn't think. Yeah, 7 goals.
I'd say mid 70s. I'm trying to think how old I was. You know, maybe 12, 13. It's going to be better than 73, 74, 75, something.
Right, that's
Something
yeah.
around there.
So
I've done
if
it.
it's
So
mid
it was around
70s,
that
but
time.
he's saying.
They could do
So
it.
even then, in the mid 70s, was when they was at their best. That's not when they scored 7. It was in 72, which is surprising.
It could have been then too, guys. I could have been only 11. That would have made me 11. It could have been that.
Yeah. Nice stat though, Danny. Yeah. So this only had 2 cards, 15 corners, and 14 shots on target. So everything.
Fucking nothing happening here.
Yeah. Leeds games have not been that much entertaining in regards to corners and shots on target, and this game they've just smashed it, and that's why I don't think maybe cards someone might get, but other than that, I can't say anything. But just quickly, just run through our correct scores, and then we can tally up the totals in a minute.
Yeah, all right. 2-1, I said 2-0. You said 2 Leeds, 3-1, Robert. 2-0 Inky, 2-1 Freshie, 2-1 Lawrence, 2-1 Wally, 2-0 Danny, 3-1 Darren.
Right, so 2 cards, 15 corners, 14 shots on target. 2, 15, 14. No. 2. Robert correctly predicted 2 cards, so 10 points for Robert.
No. I think I remember saying, Robert, if you're right with that, that is amazing last week.
Oh shit! Surprisingly, I didn't realize this. Freshie also picked 2 cards, so 10 points for Fresh Builder. Inky also picked 2 cards, so 10 points for Inky. I'm glad some people.
What did they know?
Game because I thought this was 2, 15, 14. 2, 15, 14, 2, 15, 14, and that's it. So Robert, Freshie, and Inky 10 points. So
another shit.
One sec, let's read this first. We beat Southampton 7-0 back in 72. Game before that, we beat Man United 5-0. I've got the card, says Roberto. Robert, nice pick. Leeds beats Chelsea 7-0 in what the hell, says Lawrence. Right, so Lawrence, you have to ignore. I got this completely wrong. We thought Robert had scored. No, I thought Robert had scored 300 for the lucky dip, but I got one score wrong by 1 goal, so we had to take 200 points back off him. But he did get 100 points. So
he's delighted with that.
Right, so just remember that at the minute Robert is on 16-20. So as Geezer goes through these points for today, he's going to reveal the winner for this week, and also we can look and see like where we all stand now. So yeah, what was the? Oh yeah, let me just put it in here. Nice and slow, please. Just so I can put it in our thing here. So ready when you are.
Right, you want to bottom to top or?
Yes, please.
Lawrence, 20 points.
1 sec. 20, yeah.
Danny, 30 points.
Danny, 30, yeah.
Myself, 30 points.
Jesus. Yeah.
Titch, 40 points.
Yep.
Inky, 50 points.
Yep.
Freshie, 50 points.
Yeah.
Darren, 50 points.
Darren, 50. Yep.
Robert, 70 points.
Yep.
Wally, 75 points.
Ooh. 5. And Colin got 10 points.
There you go.
10 points for Colin. Yeah. So Colin's on the board for next week. Right. So you lot, starting at the top, Robert is on 16-20. And then tonight he got 70. Sorry, let me just congratulate Wally. So Wally's tonight's winner on 75 points. He's not here. But congratulations, Walito, once again. Right, so Robert is now on 1690 after tonight. So he stays above Wally. Oh no, they're level. Because Wally got 75.89. Sorry, Wally's on 1690. So Wally and Robert are level pegging. I'm on 15. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only 5 points, yeah, in the end, yeah.
So we've got a title race. Right, so I'm on 1580. Darren is now Darren got 50. So Darren's on 1560. Inky is on 1560. So Darren and Inky were level pegging and they still are collecting the same points. Freshy 1475 at 50. So he's on 1525. You got 30. You are on 1415.
Yeah.
Lawrence scored 20 points, so he's on 1345. And Danny scored 30, so he's on 1280. And Colin is added to the table with 10 points tonight, but he didn't have a full pick last week, but he will do this week. Let's go back here. Right. What the hell? 1967. Oh, the shit. Oh, Leeds beat Chelsea 7-0 in 1967. Stewart Inquiry, says Roberto. Danny is going down. Lawrence on 65 behind you. I will catch Giza, says Lawrence. Let's calling you out.
Yeah, I think there's every chance, guys. There's every chance where I'm going.
You know what I said, Lawrence? Tonight, obviously, you're the only one that hasn't won the lucky dip. So at some point, you will get some bonus points. But for now,
Yeah. It just shows you that there was a low scoring round that.
Yeah.
Just that one pick of the score, what he got out of everyone, was the difference.
Yeah. Only one correct score out of 11 games.
From all of us.
Congratulations, Wally and Robert, says Darren. I would say give Colin 1,000 points and we see what happens. I don't mind. Yeah, we could do that actually. Just to get him on the board and make it more. Yeah.
No, he'll end up in front of me then. in about a week. A week.
Actually, Lawrence, I think that's a good idea. You know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you like. Don't bother me.
Because 10 points is not cutting it.
No.
Yeah, so that's a good idea. So I was only 5 points behind Wally last week, says Darren. 5 points behind Wally. Oh. Behind Wally last week. Let me check that. Did Wally won last week, didn't he?
Last week.
Yeah. Yeah, he won last
Darren
week.
won last week.
Oh.
Wally won this week.
No, Darren, you was 105 points behind Wally last week.
Yeah.
Or, oh shit. Do you remember last week you saw that Darren had 100 points, didn't you?
Darren? No,
yeah,
well,
you know what it is? Yeah, last week. Remember, you picked up that he'd scored 100 points in the lucky dip.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, and then remember, that was during the show. So Darren should be on 100 more points, you know. Do you remember that?
Oh.
Yeah, so basically...
Oh, right. Yes, true. Yeah, we picked that one as well, didn't we?
Yeah, that was after I'd made this league table. So now, when I've gone back this week, I haven't added those, and I've just added... Do you understand? Now, points tally for getting his 100. So, yeah, Darren, you're right. Darren is on... He
would have been 16-10 then. Yeah. So another 100.
And tonight, yeah. So I need to put that on Darren's now. So I add it. Darren.
Yeah, it's getting complicated there.
Right. I'm going to add that to yours. Yeah. So Darren, you're right. So yeah, I'm glad that you're in the chat and pointing that out.
Yeah, good skills.
Yeah. Nice one, Darren. And that was Geezer that picked that up last week because I didn't even realize. Colin will catch
So them
Danny.
three are all pretty close, aren't they? Then Darren,
That's Lawrence's motive. Give Colin 1,000 and he's only 250 behind Danny. Yes, look, here we go. Yes, give Colin 1,000, says Darren. Boom. Great idea, but if he takes over me, then we did like 900 points, says Danny.
I think that's fair, Danny. I think that's fair.
Darren's on 1660. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, gents. Fix, says Laura. Right, so you lot. Yeah, so I need to. Colin will get 1,010 because he got 10 points tonight. It makes sense. Otherwise, it's just pointless.
Yeah.
And Darren, I will definitely add tonight's 50 and last week's 100 that Geezer picked up on. So don't worry. It's all everything's here in front of me now to add. Right, you lot. It's 11 games. FA Cup. West Ham ain't part of that, but Leeds are. Leeds are actually the first game on my list. So Geezer, I'll put this up for you so you can write this down. The first game is Leeds United at home to Millwall. So don't forget, Colin, it's cards, corners, shots on target, and score.
Ooh.
So let me go to here. Okay, I'm all set up. I'm ready. Right, let's go to Freshie. I remember I need to comment. What did he put? No, Wally's. We know Wally's, right? Wally's gonna go 2-1 Leeds, right? He's doing his usual. That's fine. 4, 10, 10. But I need to go to Freshie's one. 10, 10.
Yeah.
2-1. I need to find what Freshie said. That was right. Oh shit! Fuck. Fresh. What did it say? I was supposed to move to evening Colin. Freshie. Fresh. Where did he? Right, I should have started. One sec. Fresh. Hold on. Let me find what he put.
Beginning, isn't it?
Evening. Yeah, but I've just seen the evening from him, so I thought that was his first comment. But maybe not. Freshie. Oh shit. That wasn't. That was. Right, let me go slowly here. Fresh field. Oh, Freshie. Fresh. Good evening. Oh, where is he? Oh, come on. Evening, Colin. Sorry, let me just fucking. Sorry, I need to find this. Oh, here we go. Right, it's here. So Freshie says, put him down for 2-0 and 4, 10, 11. Okay, cool. So 2-0 leads for Freshie, please. 4, 10, 11. 4, 10, 11, 2-0. So I've got these now, so that's fine. Right, let's go now to the chat. Right, Danny says he agrees with Freshie. He's going 2-0 to Leeds. 6, 10, 12. 2-0, Danny. 6, 10, 12. 6, 10, 12. 6, 10, 12. 2-0 Leeds. That's Danny. Lawrence says 3-0 Leeds. 5, 10. Lawrence. Lawrence. Who's next? Robert says he's going for a fresh field up. Robert's saying 3-2 Leeds. 3-10. He's going for 16 shots on target. 3-10. 3-10, 16.
3-2.
3-10, 16. 3-10. 3-2. Robert. I'm going to the game as well. Oh, Danny's going to that match.
Well, good for you, Dan. Okay.
I've never used this phrase before. But seeing as this Millwall, stay safe. No, right, 5, 10, 11. Inky. Right, here we go. Because Inky and mine will be the same. 5, 10, 11. Oh, shit. 11. Right, Inky is. We're going to go for cup tie. We're going to go Leeds 2, Millwall 1. So we're going to go for a Walito. 2-1. So that's my score as well. And let me just give you my cards and all that. I'm going to go for 5 cards. Corners, 9. shots on target, we will go 8. No, we'll go 9 again. And I said 2-1 lead. So it's Darren, Colin, and yourself. Let me see. He said 2-1. Oh, shit. Right, Danny said at first he said 2-1. I thought he said 2-0. Did it say 2-0 on the screen?
I think he did, but I don't know.
Fucking hell. All right, one sec. Where is he? Where is he? Cheers. Oh, that's a nice one. I'll try. No. Oh, my God. Oh, here we go. 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone 2-0. Yeah, I thought he was. Yeah.
Yeah, Wally's 2-1, but yeah, Freshy's 2-0. I was thinking, I missed it. Right. There we go. Oh, here we go. Right. So Colin says Leeds 3, Millwall 1. 5, 10, 9. Colin. 5, 10, 9.
I say that's. I've already written mine down, and it's exactly that.
Oh, copy and Colin, are we? Yeah.
Exactly. Actually, what I had in my head, I went, 5 cards, 10 cards. Yeah, 3-1, I fancy. So, I'll go 3-1.
Robert says, I think that Nene's word is final in regards to each 300 points. Right. You're going 3-1. We're just waiting on Darren after you. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
5.
Yep.
I'm going to say 5 cards, 10 corners.
Yeah. Shots on target.
I think around 11.
11? And you said 3-1, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me just check Darren hasn't. No, he ain't. Darren. If not, I'm only going for the fight, not being locked up in about 12 years, says Danny. Tartich, no worries, Inky. Danny. No, it's 2-2. I missed it. No worries. Right, so Darren normally does 5, 10, 10, 3-1. And because he's not here, should we just do 3-1 to Leeds for Darren? He was here.
Yeah, I think so.
5, 10, 10, 3-1 to Darren.
He could be here any minute.
And the thing is, you picked 3-1 as well, so you're definitely gonna.
Yeah, well, there's 3 of us on 3-1, so it's not outrageous pick.
Right.
I ain't got a clue how good Millwall was.
This is a good game because it might be pick a number. So the next game is Leyton Orient v Manchester City. This is the thing with a system. Wally's going to have to go 2-1 to Man City. So 1-2 for Wally. 4, 10. It's the FA Cup though, so you never know. 1-2. And Freshy's going to go 0-2. So 2-0 City for Freshy.
Yep.
4, 10, 11. Fresh. 4, 10, 11. 4, 10, 11. 0-2. Let's see what he's got saying. Danny. Right. Oh, sorry. No. So Darren has gone 4-1 for Leeds v Millwall. So I can change your score.
Darren's
4-1. Has he done the same corners? Yeah, that's fine. 4-1. 4-1. That's changed, Darren. Right. So for this game, Robert has gone 0-4. Leyton Orient 0, Man City 4. 3-13, 17. Robert 3-13, 17. 13, 17, 0-4.
And you know that? Remember the name of the ground, Orient?
Oh, it used to be Brisbane Road. Is it still Brisbane Road?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Brisbane Road, isn't it? Yeah, I know that. Lawrence has gone 1-3. So
that's good.
4-11.
He gave Orient a goal. That would be a shock, I think.
My fellow Raven, 1-3. 1-3. 4-11, 1-3. Danny has gone Leyton Orient 0, Man City 5. 4-8-9. Danny. 4-8-9. 4, 8, 9, 5. Danny. Who's next? Darren's gone 0-4. 5, 10, 10. Darren.
Yeah, fucking hard one.
0-4, Darren.
Yeah, a lot of
Inky's
kids
also,
out for City, though, wouldn't there?
Inky's also gone 0-4. 3-10-14. Inky. 3-10-14.
Ooh.
0-4. Right, Colin, me and you. So Colin has gone. He's gone Leighton Orient 0, Man City 3. 5, 11, 11. Colin. 5, 11, 0, 3.
It's trouble with games like this. You don't have City got to put a load of youngsters there.
You know what division is? I'm assuming Leighton Orient's in League 2, but I'm not sure. Ex-West Ham player playing for Orient. Who is that, Danny? Oh, sorry, he's put it here. Oh shit, Sonny Perkins. Fucking hell!
I'm sure, yeah, he got fucked off to Orient, didn't he?
How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, Lawrence, how the mighty fall, at Orient.
Yeah.
If he scores a hat trick against Man City, well, maybe he can redeem it.
Are they League 2, Danny? Right.
I think they are.
It's just us two. Have you got your score ready, or not yet?
No, I'm picking a number, geezer, and it could be high, but I just don't know what Team City put out there. That's the only difference.
And also, I've noticed with Pep where he used to be relentless. It's like now they've got back to winning ways. It's almost like they just see out the game in it. So he'll probably make changes. He might start strongish. Once it's 3-0, he might make changes, and you see the kids. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna go gung ho against them. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Orient 0, Man City 4. I'm gonna go for 3 cards. I'm gonna go for 7 corners. Nah, it's got to be more than that, isn't it? Fucking hell. Fuck it. 7 corners. Don't know why. Shots on target. 9. And I said 0-4. So it's just you.
Yeah. I just don't know at this point. I'm, in my head, I think you look at a game like this, it should be 6-0.
Yeah, should be.
But like I said, I don't know if Man City are going to throw out the big boys in this game or not. Might start with a lot of youngsters. Have the big boys on the bench to save it.
He says Perkins will get the goal, my boy.
Right now, I'm going 0-6 then. Fuck it. he ain't scoring nothing. Yeah. But no, I said I'm going to put 0-6 because that's what it should be. But I'm not sure.
You are going 0-6,
yeah, fuck it. I written it down. But like I say, Man City might be the reason they won't get that because they might not be that bothered.
Yeah.
But we go for the big score for a change. See if I can pick a fucking beauty out. All the other, when I go for the sensible scores, I don't get it right. So, 6-0. We go 5 and 10 with the cards and the corners.
And shots on target, how many?
Shots on target. Well, you don't have 6. Fuck, mate. There's got to be 12.
12. And you said 0-6. Right. The next game, everybody, is Coventry City v Ipswich Town. Championship v Premier League. Probably going to be Championship v Championship next season. I'm not sure how well Coventry are doing. Obviously, Frank Lampard's the Coventry manager. Right, Wally. Who would Wally and Fresh? It's 2-1 for Wally and 2-0 for Freshy. So you tell me. They're gonna. No, I reckon.
I think go for the home team, both of them.
Wally got sent to Coventry, didn't he? So, and remember, last year against Man United in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Yeah, they pushed them all the way.
They were unlucky, weren't they? Really unlucky.
So
had that goal disallowed by inches, and at the end, didn't they? To knock them
out. To knock them out. Right. So what are we doing? Wally's going to go Coventry because.
Yeah.
I think he would actually.
Freshy.
Okay, so 2-0 Freshy and 2-1 Wally.
Yeah, we're giving them the home team here because I don't think there are any mugs, Coventry. I don't think there'll be a lot between them. They're
Nah.
Ipswich are a championship team.
Freshie.
I don't think it's going to be a great dinner.
4, 10. Oops.
Could be a 2-2. That's what's in my head. And we're judging it after 90 minutes as well, right? So.
And also, let me just put Freshie. Also, like I always talk about the motivation. I think Coventry will have more motivation to go to the next round. Both these teams know they're not winning the FA Cup. So I think Coventry will have more motivation to get to the next round. Ipswich are, they're trying to fight to stay in the Premier League. So, yeah, they've got more, I believe, more motivation to win this game. And you might see that reflected in the starting lineup. I don't know if you're going to play Delap. They probably will, but you need to keep him fit for the Premier League if you have any chance of staying up. Right, so we got their scores in, those two. Let me go to the chat now. Right, Robert has gone for 2-2. 12, Robert. 12. 4, 13, 12. 13, 12. 2-2. That's Roberto. Who's next? Lawrence has gone for Coventry 1, Ipswich 2. 4, 11, 11. 1, 2.
1, 2. Okay.
I take it you count the score, etc. after 90. So it's not after 90 minutes.
Just after 90 minutes. They get extra time, whatever 90 minutes is.
But
this could make it awkward. Is there extra time then penalties here?
I don't know, or does it go to replay? I don't know the rules. I don't
think there's any replays, Geezer. It gets done on the night.
So it would be extra time. Yeah, so ours is within the 90 or
that could be
time,
awkward. When you add it all up, Geezer, it's good. That might be awkward for you with the cards and all that.
Well, the good thing about Flash Score, it shows you the cards per half. But the only other thing is shots on target. You can do first half, second half. So I'm hoping that they also add extra time to that as well. Like if it does go there. So we'll have to.
But we're not gonna judge this on extra time, are we? No. Judge this on 90 minutes.
Just 90 minutes. Yeah. So I'm hoping that if any of our games go to extra time and there are cards in that, I'm hoping Flash Score. I'm sure they do. They should state when they was picked. Yeah. So we should be fine.
Yeah,
it should put the minute that they received it in. Right, so where are we going? Next one, Danny says 1-2 as well. So he's going Coventry 1, Ipswich 2. 499, Danny. 1-2, Danny. Minutes, yeah. Inky's also gone 1-2. There's a group chat thing going on here. 5, 10, 11. Inky. Come on. 11. 1-2. Who's next? Colin says Coventry 2, Ipswich 1. Same as Wally. 5, 8, 11. Colin, 5, 8, 11.
Same as me.
8, 11. Copying Colin again. Yep. 2-1. 2-1. Who's next? Right, we beat Coventry the other night. Should have been 8 if we had our scoring boots on. Shit. What was the score, Danny? 2-2 says Darren. 5, 10, 10. Just a reminder, you lot, this is within the 90 minutes or 5, 10, 10.
Don't know.
So you lot
watching Coventry this year, so a consultant guess. But they're at home. It's the FA Cup. They'll be up for it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm going 2-1 to Coventry.
Okay.
And 8 shots on target.
Yep.
9 corners.
Yep.
And got to be a little bit niggled there and there, surely. 6 cards.
2-1 to Cov. I'm gonna go Coventry. Let's go 1-1. and it's going extra time. But we're gonna go 1-1 for this one here, lads. I'm gonna go in normal time. 3 cards, corners 7, shots on target 7, 1, 1. Extra time and penalties. Okay, yes, it does go straight to penalties. So the tie is finished on the day.
It's extra time. It's extra time and penalties.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know all the ties have to be done on the day. So I wasn't sure if they're including extra time or just straight to penalties.
Yeah.
I think that will come, Geezer, eventually.
Yeah.
There won't be extra time; it'll be straight to penalties.
Exactly.
It will come at some stage.
Yeah, I think so.
Extra time.
Famous last words. We should be fine. What was that for? We beat Coventry every night. Should have been 8. Yeah, I'm trying to think. When you say 90 minutes, you mean full-time scores with any? Yes, just the regular time.
Yeah,
before addition.
Before extra time, regular time. That's when all the scores are.
Okay, Leeds beat them 2-0.
Just like the bookies. The bookies, they judge it on the first 90 minutes, or how many minutes it is. That's it.
Colin says, great minds think alike, with you and him having the same score again.
Yeah, right. That's
Flashscore do put okay, yeah. So yeah, Flashscore do put the time of any of the stats. So yeah, we will be
all right. Yeah, it just might be a bit trickier for you.
I'm about to say it would take a little bit longer to work out, definitely. And I'll be announcing the 90-minute score, even though that might not be the actual score, but for us, yeah. So it'd be definitely more.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So next game, you know, all Premier League tie, and that is rejuvenated Everton v sizzling Bournemouth. Everton v Bournemouth. This could be a good game, goals wise. It could be a good game. But yeah, Premier League tie. First and foremost, who is Wally going to go 2-1 to?
Oh, that's a coin toss, guys. I've got the coin out.
Yep. Okay, so
it really is a coin toss, this one. Right.
Heads for the home teams. Heads is Everton.
Tails.
Oh, he's going 1-2, yeah?
1-2.
Wally, 4, 10, 10. 4, 10, 10. 1, 2. Now, Freshie, 2-0. He's going to go Bournemouth 2-0. 100% Freshie.
You reckon? We'll put him down.
Or do you want a coin toss? I think he'd go Bournemouth.
If we do it for Wally, we have to do it. Oh, you fucking win.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? We do it for Wally, we have to do it randomly.
Yeah, okay. Heads is the home team.
Heads, home team?
Yep.
Heads.
Okay. Sorry, Fresh. 2-0. Well, they've been doing well recently. 3 games on the spin, so Freshie, 4, 10, 11.
Yeah, look, exactly. There's no reason that couldn't happen, man.
2-0. Right. So the fact, yeah.
Freshie cup matches.
There we go. Robert's gone for a fresh fielder. He's going Everton 3, Bournemouth 2. 4-13.
Is that Robert?
Yeah. 4, 13, 15.
There you go.
3, 2. 13, 15. Lawrence has gone for Everton 0, Bournemouth 3, 4, 11, 11. My fellow Raven 4, 11, 11. 0, 3. Danny's gone for a 2-2, 4, 10, 10.
Danny. That was sort of half in my head straight away.
Darren has gone for a 1-2, so Bournemouth to win. 5, 10, 10, 1, 2. Darren. 10, 1, 2. Who's next? Bournemouth will be going for this cup, and they should do as well, Lawrence. They should give it all they've got because they're having a great season.
I mean, you could say the same for fucking Everton.
Yeah, because they're not going to go down.
Would like nothing more to get deep into this cup, mate. Now look at me, I'm a fucking hero.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I think they'll survive, no problem.
Yeah, they will. They definitely will survive. That's 100%.
So they've got motivation anyway, as well.
Right, both mics are working. No need to keep testing.
Don't know what that means.
Yeah, you know, testing. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Sorry, Robert. Right. Colin's also gone for a 2-2 draw. 6, 9, 10. 2-2. Colin, 6, 9, 10. Sorry, Dan. I mean, Robert. 6, 9, 10. 6, 9, 10. 2-2. Inky's gone 2-1 to Everton. 6, 10, 10. Inky. 6, 10, 10. 2-1. It's just us two. You've got right. Giza. Everton has 0 chance for the cup, says Lawrence. Yeah,
How could they have? I never said they're going to win it. I said they've got
good.
They'd love to go deep into it. You know, that I think he'd love to. Moyes would love to have the pats on the back to get, beat Bournemouth and then go for the next round. Maybe get a good draw, go again. I don't think they'll win it. Jesus.
No, they're definitely winning it.
One of the top teams will win it, but I just think he'd like to keep going in it.
Oh, shit. Robert says Iraola admits Bournemouth are struggling with injuries ahead of FA Cup clash.
Yeah, which they were. Yeah, but they were the other week when they tore apart Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah, 4-1.
Yeah,
away. Right, you've got your score, haven't you?
No, you do yours.
Oh, okay. Wait, so he says. Oh, you keep saying 2-2. 1-2, 1-2. Okay, yeah, that's what. Sorry, I'm
right.
I'm so dumb. I am. Everyone is struggling with injury.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 2-2 because I don't think it'll be 3-2. I do think there's gonna be goals here, so I'm gonna go 2-2. Yeah, it's hard to pick a winner here, but I do see goals. Only because, Everton of late, I see them scoring goals, and Bournemouth are definitely dangerous. And it's a cup game, so goal difference is irrelevant. Yeah, 2-2 for me. I'm going to go... Cards. Everton. Shit. 4 cards. Corners. Bournemouth will have quite a few. I'm going to say 13 corners. Shots on target, 11, 2-2. Right, your go.
Yeah, I'd already written it down, to be honest. My first thoughts are 2-2, so I'm like you, I'm going 2-2.
Mic check. 2-2, 1-2. Right, you're going 2-2.
1-2, 2-2.
2-2.
Come by. Yeah, 8 corners.
Yeah.
9 shots on target.
Yeah.
Only 3 cards.
2, 8, 9, 2-2. Right, everybody. I heard Everton just signed Lingard. Oh, he's like, okay, yeah, he's taking a piss. But yeah, I was thinking, fucking hell. It wouldn't surprise me if Moyes was, like a little lapdog. Lingard. The way he chased him. Yeah. Chased
him like a tart, didn't he?
That wouldn't. I know. That wouldn't surprise me if they ever did. Yeah. Right. Let's go. Next game, you lot, is Southampton at home to Burnley. Southampton, obviously, bottom of the Premier League. Burnley, right near the top. Clean sheets galore. Let me just check Burnley's last game. They kept the clean sheet against Leeds, which was, I think, 7 in a row. I think they backed that up with another clean sheet, Let me just check this. Burnley. Yeah, they beat Oxford. Oh, no. So watch this. I think Leeds was their 7th clean sheet in a row. Then they drew 0-0 with Burnley. Then they beat 0-0 with Portsmouth. Then they beat Oxford 1-0. So they've kept...
So they're not scoring, but they're not conceding.
Burnley. Here we go. Come on. Right, forget the FA Cup. So in the league, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. FA Cup don't count. 6, 7, 8, 9. Here now. Oh shit. 9. 10. Because right, listen to this, yeah. They've kept 9 clean sheets in a row in the championship.
Wow.
And in the FA Cup, when they beat Reading 3-1, all of the goals came in extra time. So in that 90 minutes, they also kept a clean sheet, which is crazy. That's a crazy 9 championship games without conceding.
That's that's pretty steady, isn't it?
So let's see. Southampton,
Okay.
good distraction, a nice distraction for them from the league. And another team that really give everything you've got in this FA Cup, because you've got more chance of winning the FA Cup than you have of staying up in the Premier League. So go for it. Right.
Yeah.
So Wally, who's Wally going to go 2-1 to?
Look, the two championship sides here. Again, Southampton might be in the Premier League, but they're a championship side.
They are.
But
do you want to
coin?
Do you want to toss off again?
Head, home team.
Yep, you toss off.
Heads.
So Southampton 2-1 for Burnley. For Wally, yeah?
Yeah.
Wally. 4, 10, 10. 1 sec. 4, 10.
Freshie.
10. He's got 2-0.
Heads.
He's going 2-0 Southampton.
Yeah.
Freshie 4, 10, 11, 2-0. 4, 10.
When we do it with these boys, right, I put a little C there, right, to know that was a coin toss.
Yeah.
And if it's the other way around, I'm lucky.
Unlucky, mate. Right, Robert is going for a 2-2 in this game. 5, 8, 9. Robert.
Completely ignoring all them clean sheets, Robert.
All 10 of them. 5, 8, 9. 5, 8, 9. 2. Who's next? Lawrence has gone for a 1-2. Southampton 1, Burnley 2. 4, 10, 10. Lawrence. 4, 10, 10. 1, 2. Lawrence. Who's next? Danny says 2-1 Southampton. 497. Danny. 4. 2-1. Next up is Inky. He's gone for 1-1 draw. 499. Inky. 1-1. Burnley have been draw specialist. Darren has gone for 1-2. 5, 10, 10, 1, 2. 1, 2. Colin has gone for 1-2. 2. Wait, hold on. Right, Colin, just confirm here. You've said Burnley. You've put 1-2 and then you've put Burnley 2. So I don't think you want 2 cards. I think you want cards 5, corners 10. So is it 5, 10, 9 for your corners? And that 2 is maybe just a mistake after Burnley. It must be 5, 10, 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 9. 5, 10, 9, 1, 2. Yeah, so I'm just assuming that 2 after Burnley is just a error. Yeah, 5 cards. Yeah, that's fine. I've got that. Right, Giza, me and you. You want to go? Do you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll throw in there. It goes 1-0 Southampton.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, maybe. 1-0 Southampton. They're only going to go 7 shots on target.
Yeah.
4 cards.
Yep.
7 corners.
1-0. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Southampton 3, Burnley 1. 3-1 Southampton.
He's completely ignoring all their clean sheets.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Okay.
Cards.
Even though I'm giving Southampton the win myself because I keep saying how I think they've improved.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect game to prove that, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Burnley are gonna want to do well.
Burnley
but
must be doing something good at the back to stop all these fucking goals coming in. So that's why I only.
You know, Burnley's priority would be the league. So maybe rest his centre backs and maybe he just leaves out a few people because he don't want to get injured because they are near the top of the table. So
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, Southampton have got nothing to lose. Just go for it with all of your starting 11. I'm gonna go for 3 cards. We're gonna go for 10 corners, 11 on target, and I said 3-1 Saints. Right. Darren. Oh, we've got everyone, didn't we? Yeah, we have. Southampton done that. All right, here we go. This one. Burnley have only conceded 9 goals in the league.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There you go. You're giving them 3 conceded, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, that's the league. This is a Premier League.
It's like you could read all these stats. I mean, fucking nothing.
Exactly.
This is a cup match.
Exactly.
And who knows? Who knows how seriously, like I said, Burnley take it, or even Southampton for that matter. They might think then they've had a win.
Yeah.
Oh no, we'll just worry about the league. We just might get out of it. Who knows?
Ain't happening. Right. Next game is Wigan v Fulham.
Oh,
Wigan are a Wigan Championship or League One. What division of Wigan you lot? Right. Wally is clearly going 1-2, yeah?
Yeah, I'll give him that, mate. Well, coin it with that one.
And Freshy's going 0-2.
Yeah.
1-2.
Even though I'd rather coin toss it and fuck them, but better not.
10, 11, 0-2 for Freshy. Burnley. Right, Robert has gone for 0-2, just like Freshy. 5-11-6. Roberto, 5-11-6. Come on. 5-11-6. 0-2. Robert. Who's next? Danny's gone 0-3. 0-3 for Danny. 5-12-10. Danny. 10. 0-3. Danny. Lawrence has gone 1-3. 4-9-7.
I haven't got a fucking clue.
Darren's gone 0-3. 0-3.
I ain't got a clue with this one.
0-3. Inky's gone 0-2. 5-10-11. Inky. 10. 0-2. Inky. Wigan are League One, near the bottom of the league. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, I wasn't sure where they were anymore.
So we are.
We're just waiting on.
Big day for my own, though. Big day for my own.
Yep, Colin's gone 1-3. One sec. Right, Colin's gone 5-10-10, 1-3. 10, 1, 1-3. Right, have you got your score yet or not yet?
Yeah,
Okay,
I have now. I'm going with the other boys there. 0-2.
0-2.
0-2.
Yeah.
Only 4 cards. I think 9 shots on target.
Yep.
Corners 8.
So that's 4-0-2s that we've put in.
Yeah.
Another one, you don't know what sort of team Fulham's going to put out, but they should win the game. I'm going to go 1-3. We'll go 5 cards in this game.
I must say that should be 1-3 is probably a good pick. But so I'm not sure how strong Fulham will go with this either.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So I don't know.
It's hard with cup games nowadays.
Yeah. 5 cards. Corners, I'm going to go 9. Shots on target, 7. And I said 1-3. Right. Okay, we got that. Right. So next game is Birmingham v Newcastle. League Cup finalists, Newcastle. Birmingham are Championship. I don't know how well they're doing though. Let's just see how well Birmingham's doing. Let's go. Birmingham. Right, they are okay. They're in a good run of form. Okay, this is all in all competitions. They won, they drew, they won, they drew, they won. Okay, they must be in League One because all them wins. Okay, yeah, they are in League One. Sorry, because I was thinking in the Championship. They're top of League One, but yeah, they're used to winning this season. So they're 4 points clear and they've got 2 games in hand over Wickham. So they're in good form and they're at home. So yeah.
God, just reminded me when I went to Birmingham West Ham in the cup and we invaded the pitch because we were about 4-0 down.
Oh shit.
There's YouTube video about it, guys. You might even see me on
the game. I remember you said actually. Is that the game?
Yeah.
Birmingham.
we thought we could get the game abandoned. Stupid idea. But they took the piss right out.
What did it finish? Did it finish 4-0?
I think it was 4-0 at the end, yes. Yeah. We all went there with a lot of hope and got fucked.
But Budgie weren't at that one, was he? At that game? That's because
my mate Bob Garrard, right? He put his arm around Billy Bonds.
Yeah.
And Billy Bonds was saying to him, mate, you got to get off the pitch. Fuck's sake, you're not doing us any favour. And Bob is a fucking lunatic. He went, but Bill, they're taking the piss. We can't have it. That's funny.
Right, sorry. Right, so Wally. Who's Wally going 2-1 to in this game? Got to be Newcastle, isn't it?
Yeah, Newcastle, mate. Yeah, both of them. They're getting Newcastle in this game.
And Freshie 0-2. Wally 4-10-10, 4-10-10.
Again, it's out. It's sucking. Judging what Newcastle put on the pitch, isn't it?
Yeah. And like I said, Birmingham in great form, and they're the home team, and it's the FA Cup. Freshie 4-10-11. Fresh. 4-10-11.
Could there be a massive shock in this round?
There has to be. Well, they don't, but there does. 4-10-0-2 for Freshie. Right, so looked it up. Here we go. All right, so he looked it up. Lawrence must be this game. Yeah, Lawrence is going Birmingham 1, Newcastle 3. 599. Lawrence.
A lot of 3-1s from Lawrence, right? That's 3 of them.
Danny's gone 2-1 to Birmingham. 5-10-9. Danny.
Do you know, I was thinking about that, Danny. It would be a shock result, but
right. The thing is, obviously, Newcastle are just mentally would have used a lot of energy in that game against Arsenal. They're on a high, and once again, their eye will be on now on that final, as it was, I believe, on the semi-final when they lost to Fulham. So
Yeah,
Birmingham
yeah, it's
could be
possibility.
playing them.
Yeah.
Could be playing them at the right time, especially the form that
Plus,
they're in.
plus, they might want to secure the Europa League 2 in the league, and they might. They might rest a lot of players to start with.
Yeah, they could potentially, sacrifice this somewhat because they've got bigger fish to fry. So you never know in the FA Cup, especially with different agendas,
Yeah.
with different teams in different divisions. Inky says 1-3, just like Lawrence. 5, 10, 11, 1-3. 1-3, Inky. Who's next? Darren has gone 0-4. 5, 10, 10, Darren.
Neil 4.
Colin has gone also 1-3. 5, 10, 12, 1-3. 5, 10, 12. 5, 10, 12, 1-3. Colin, who's next? Right, we need Robert and then us two. Where's Robert? Oh, there's Robert. Robert's also gone 1-3.
Yeah.
4, 9, 6, 1, 3. And then it's just us two.
If I'm seeing the Newcastle I see the other day against Arsenal, it'd be fucking 4-5-0.
Yeah,
But-
I would. You're not gonna have Isak. You're gonna have Callum Wilson, I believe.
Yeah.
You probably won't have Jacob. Is it Jacob or Joshua Murphy? They're twins, but anyway, you won't have Murphy. You'll have potentially Harvey Barnes on that side or whoever else. You might not have Gordon. Yeah, I think the front three will change for them.
One day.
Yeah, I don't think those front three will start. But do you want me to go?
Yeah. I think I've got my number. But
I'm gonna go. Fuck. I'm gonna go with Freshie. I'm gonna go Birmingham 0, Newcastle 2. I've got a feeling this could go extra time, but yeah, this is the score I'm gonna pick for 90 minutes. 0-2.
yeah. Yeah. That's the number I had in my head. So
0-2 as well.
you've confirmed it.
And that is a big gap between League One as well. So although Birmingham are doing well, so it's they're gonna be closer together because I think Newcastle will rest a few, but they still should have too much for Birmingham. And the players they're bringing are gonna want to try and show Eddie Howe that they're ready if called upon. So
And not bringing in donkeys, are they? So
nah. All right, I'm gonna go 6 cards actually. Corners 12, shots on target 8, and I said 0-2. So over to you. What are you saying for this game, Birmingham Newcastle?
yeah, I'm going with a 0-2 as well, mate.
Yeah.
And but I think you might only have 8 shots on target.
Yeah.
You should get 8 corners. 8 shots on target, 8 corners, 4 cards.
8-0-2. Right, let's read this. Darren says, reminds me of the last time I was in Birmingham. Windows of the company van smashed and tools nicked, including my packed lunch. Oh my God. Then had to drive back in the ice cold rain. I can't stand the so yeah, not a fan of Brum.
Yeah.
Took his packed lunch as well. Took his
Shit
cheese
on.
sandwich.
We battled our way to the station as well after that.
Right, what does this mean? It says, don't forget the Tom Brady effect from Robert.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
That's NFL, isn't it? Tom Brady.
Yeah, but what's the Tom Brady effect?
I don't know.
What does that mean, Lawrence or Robert? Right, next game, everybody, is all Premier League tie. Brighton, coming off the back of a 7-0 defeat. Chelsea obviously beat West Ham 2-1. Yeah, once again, what sort of teams are they going to put out? This is a game that both of these teams, Brigh. Okay, yes, but
I think
both
Chelsea
teams-
might want this more, Geezer.
Yeah, I was going to say both teams should go full throttle in this competition to try and win something. But I think Chelsea, I've got a feeling that if Chelsea go for it,
Chelsea could be a good cup team.
yeah, they could. They definitely could. Right. Let's go to Wally first. Who's Wally going 2-1 to?
Chelsea.
So Wally's going 1-2, 4, 10, 10. 10.
Same with Freshie.
He's going 0-2, yeah, for Freshie.
Yeah. I do believe they're favourites for this after Brighton's recent form. They've been, they've been pretty average, Brighton,
Yeah,
lately. And they've just got a tank in. So, yeah, Chelsea are favourites.
Don't forget Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady owns Birmingham. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's fucker. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Forgot about that. Yeah, he's in there.
Because I wondered where. Why he mentioned that. Yeah, where that fitted.
Tom Brady came in there, and the other, what's his name? The actor came into, West Brom?
Wrexham. They've got the actor.
Oh, Wrexham. That was it. I knew it was W. It was Wrexham. Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Yeah. He's bought into Birmingham. My bad. Right, Lawrence has said Brighton 0, Chelsea 2. Same as Fresh Fielder. 4-10-9. Lawrence. 4-10-9. 4-10-9. 0-2. 4-10-9-0-2. Danny's gone for a 1-1 draw. 4-8-7.
Ooh. But with Chelsea lately as well, they're a little bit. I just think they might see this cup as something to, especially that Maresca, something to put on the board, get deep into it.
Inky's gone 1-3 for Inky. 5-11. 5, 10, 1-3 Inky. Who's next? Darren's gone 1-2.
Ooh.
1, 2. Colin has gone 1-3. 5, 10, 1-3. Robert, where's Robert? Ain't been yet, has he? No. So we're waiting on Roberto. Do you want to go? Do you want me to go?
I'll go 0-2, Geezer.
You're going 0-2.
Doing a freshie here. 0-2. 9 shots on target.
Yep.
10 corners and 4 cards.
4, 10, 9, 0-2. I'm gonna go Brighton, Chelsea. I'm gonna go 1-3.
Yeah, I sort of fancied that myself and then changed my mind.
I'm gonna go 5 cards. Corners. Brighton, Chelsea. 11. Shots on target. 10. And I said 1-3. So it's just here we go. Robert's also gone 1-3. 7, 13, 6. 7, 13, 6, 1, 3 for Roberto. Right, next game is, I don't know what their division these are in. Where are we? Here, sorry. Plymouth Argyle v Liverpool. What division is Plymouth? Are they Championship? Actually, I think they're Championship. Let me just check that. Plymouth, P-L-Y, Plymouth. I think they're in the Championship. Yeah, they are. They're in the Championship. And they are bottom. They're bottom of the Championship. They've let in 63 goals. They've got the worst defense.
Right, Liverpool are going to put out all the kids.
Yeah.
Even though there's a lot of good ones. All the kids in this.
Do you know what though? The last two games they beat West Brom 2-1. They drew 2-2 away to Sunderland. Remember, Wayne Rooney was in charge of them. Before that, they lost 5-0 at home to Burnley, lost 1-0 at home to QPR, drew 1-1 with Oxford. So, yeah, last two games, they've been decent, but they are rock bottom of the Championship. Right, so Wally's going to go 2-1 Liverpool. Ain't happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Freshy's going to go 0-2.
Yeah. That's definitely.
1-2 for Wally. Freshy 4-11. 10.
Fuck me.
0-2.
Yeah,
right.
If Liverpool put the full strength at him, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but remember,
What
Liverpool.
would you pick? 5, 6.
Wait, hold on. So Liverpool are in the final of the Carabao. They're in the FA Cup. They won the Champions League 36 group thing. They were the top of that. They're top of the Premier
They're in
League.
everything, though. Everything.
So once again, normally you'd think, okay, maybe they might, but they've got motivation now because they're still in with that quadruple, which they were before.
And what a draw they've got in this round. Fucking hell.
Exactly. So, and they're bottom of the Championship, so it's not even like a high flying where it's like, oh, could be that. Right. So we've done those two. Let's see it. Wait, hold on. Robert was So Robert was first this time. So Robert's gone 1-3 again. 1-9. He's gone for 18.
What is this 1-3, Robert? There's a lot of them.
He's gone 18 shots on target. 1-9-18.
Fuck yeah. That don't surprise me. It could be that. Again, this is the trouble with cup competition these days. You don't know what team they're putting out.
Yep.
Back in the 70s, mate, you knew the full team was going out to try and win an FA Cup game.
Yeah.
There was none of this resting shit.
Lawrence has gone 0-4. 4-10-11. Danny's also gone 0-4. 4-12-15. Danny 4-12-15. 15. 0-4. Oh shit! Darren's also gone 0-4.
Yeah. Chatty. What was it? Yes.
0-4.
Lottery this one.
You put my score in, then take it out to write something. I put my score in, then take it out to write something. Oh. I put my score in, then take it out to write something. Because I don't know. You got this. That's definitely for this game, though. It has to be, as well as he had a 3-1, 3-1. Done that. Inky says 0-3. 5, 10, 11. 0-3. 5, 10, 11. 0-3. Inky. Lawrence says 2 goals for Nunes in this game. He started in the semi-final as well, and had Diaz and Jota on the bench, so they've got options. Right. Colin has also said 0-4. 5, 11, 12. 11, 5.
Yeah, any other day, I think that's a fair pick. 4-0.
Loz, are you going to the American Rugby Bowl? Says Darren. Robert says, that's why I forgot you put my stats in. I put my score in and then take it out to write something. So he forgot. That's why I forgot to put. Oh, forgot to put my stats in. That's why. Okay. Oh. But yeah, that's 2 separate games, definitely. Darren, no, my friend. Only if it was my Ravens, Baltimore Ravens, Baltimore. Right, are you ready for this game? Plymouth Liverpool. Do you want me to go?
You go, so I'm not sure whether to go heavy or go conservative.
I'm gonna go
because
Plymouth. Yeah, you don't know what lineup. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Plymouth 0, Liverpool 5.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
that's what
for.
it should be.
I'm gonna go 3 cards. Corners. There's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna go 14 corners. Shots on target 14. And nil 5 is maybe being kind because it could even be worse. But yeah, nil 5. That's why. So yeah, over to you, sir.
Yeah, I was thinking about 5 or 6, but I decided I just think that I don't think Salah is even going to be playing. I think there'll be wholesale changes. So I'm going to go nil 3.
Nil 3. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have 12 shots on target.
Yep.
10 corners,
Yep.
3 cards.
10, 12, nil 3. Right, you look. We've got 2 more games. This game coming up is another All Premier League. We spoke about it earlier in the show, and that is Aston Villa at home to Spurs. Big Ange, he said he wins a trophy in his second season.
Yeah.
The League Cup's gone. Obviously, they're doing well in the Europa League. They're not going to win the league, obviously. So this is one of 2 chances of him winning that second season trophy.
Mate. This is out for Rashford, isn't it? Scoring hat-trick.
Yeah, Rashford. Yeah, Rashford. Rashford. Another one is there's a player there. Obviously, sometimes you do need to change your environment. He's grown up at Manchester United. He's seen how many managers. He doesn't always seem fully focused on football, and he just looks like sometimes he's got things occupying his mind. So you could see for the rest of the season, you could see a red hot Marcus Rashford. You really could, especially in a Villa team that when they hit form, they are scintillating. So yeah, don't be surprised, as Geezer just said, whether Rashford comes in and scores a hat trick here. Wally will go. Oh, who was playing? Wally's going Villa. Wally's going 2-1 Villa, yeah?
Yeah.
2-1. And Freshy's also going Villa, yeah?
Yeah.
2-0 to Freshy. 4-11. 4-11 Fresh. 4, 10, 11. 2-0 Freshy. Right. He's stripping off for the females that tune in.
It's getting stinking hot here, guys. I'd say that shit.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. So Robert's gone 3-1 again. He's gone 3-1 to, which is actually for this game, 3-1 to Villa. 2-13-7. Robert, let me just make sure it's not the same game. No, it's not. 2-13-7. Robert, 2-13-7. 2-13-7. 3-1. That's Roberto. Darren says, I was a Raver back in the day. Now I guess I'm a Raven. I'll keep my eye on them. Ravens, baby. All day. Every day. Well, Lawrence says 2-1 Villa. 3-10-9. 3-10-9. What did he say? 2-1. Who's next? Danny says 3-0 Villa. Can Rashford play? Is he not cup tied? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. He probably is cup tied, isn't he? Yeah.
I don't know. Is he?
He must have played in this cup for Man United. But then saying that,
I don't say no because what? There's only been 1 round before this.
Oh yeah,
and he's been out of favour, isn't he?
Maybe not. I'm going to check back actually.
Maybe not.
Whilst we're on air, can Rashford play? Somebody check that, please. Just check. Did he play in the only other game, which was?
Yeah, mate, he's been out of favour at Matey for a while now. It weren't that long ago, the 3rd round, was it?
If he was on the bench but didn't come on, would he be cup tied or no?
I think not. I think he has to have minutes on the pitch.
Right.
But
yeah, you got Danny's 3-0, yeah? 298, Danny.
Danny, yeah, got that.
298, 3-0. Who's next? Inky says 2-1 to Villa. 4, 10, 10. Inky. 4, 10.
Yeah.
2, 1. Inky. Who's next? Lawrence says, Geezer, for the love of God, keep your clothes on.
I took my pants off as well, Lawrence. You just can't see it.
Collins also gone Villa 2-1. 6, 10, 10. Collins 6, 10, 10. 6, 10, 10, 2, 1. Darren has gone 3-1 Villa. 5, 10, 10. Darren. Come on. 10.
Fucking hell, man. Good, look. Even Richarlison fucking gone from this time.
Dropping like flies. He can play. So yeah, he's not cup tied. So yeah, that's a nightmare for Spurs. That is a nightmare, that the fact that you might just get a rejuvenated, like, fire in his belly Rashford, and you've got injuries at the back. So right, are you ready to go, or do you want me to go?
Yeah, you go. But I think I'll pick my number because I don't know. Just don't know how I'm going to score. But Kulusevski would have to come to the party.
Right, let's score. This is going to be, I'm putting it out there. It's going to be a fresh fielder. We're going to go Villa 3, Spurs 2.
You're going to give Spurs 2 goals, that Villa.
Yep. I'm going to go 7 cards. For some reason, it's going to be a mad one. I'm going to go Big Andrew get one. I'm going to go corners 8. Shots on target 10. I said 2. No, sorry. 3-2. 3-2. So it's all on you. Yes, he can play. Right. So he's definitely not cup tied. You look, we've got one game after this.
All right, let's just get this out of the way. Do I give them a goal or not, Spurs? I think they lose. I think Ange gets sacked.
So you think this is the game that he gets sacked, yeah?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I think out of 2 cup competitions in the week, all you've got left is Europa. I think he gets his ass shoot. So, but Levy might think different. 3-0.
3-0.
3-1 looks good to me, but 3-0 to Villa. Yeah. I'll add 9 corners.
Yep.
10 shots on target.
Yep.
And only, I can't again with think about 4 cuts.
3-0. Right, you look, last game, and that is Exeter City v Nottingham Forest, who scored 7. Exeter must be in League 2. They play at St James's Park, I believe. Not that venue, but the other one. I think they play. I think they must be League 2. Exeter. EXE. Exeter. And they're shit. Oh my days! They lost the last 5 games. They lost 4-1 away to Stevenage, lost 6-2 at home to Leyton Orient, 3-1 at home to Blackpool, drew 1-1 with Peterborough, and lost 1-0 to Birmingham. But they did get a red card, and Birmingham are top, so that wasn't a bad result. They're in League 1, and they are 18th out of 24. But yeah, their form of late is shit, and Forest on fire. So yeah, Exeter League 1 v Forest. Wow.
Yeah, again. What the Forest
team?
put out there?
Yeah, because they shouldn't have to put out too much to beat them. All due respect.
No, you'd think not.
Wally's going 2-1 Forest, obviously.
Yeah.
And Fresh is going
0-2.
0-2.
No, we should be bastards and just give them the extra to win with these two, shouldn't we?
4, 10, 11. Rashid. Yep. Nope. Nil. 2. Right. Let's see what. Yeah. Let's see if we've got any high scores in here. Darren, he can play. He can play. Hold on. Nil 3. No, that's not nil. Oh shit. Hold on a minute. Okay, yeah. This. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So Robert's gone 1-3. 3-8.
Ooh, keep an extra goal. Okay.
3-8.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
1.
Even though usually when you say that, they do score, don't they, these things?
Lawrence
It all-
has got. Lawrence has gone 0-3. 3-10-9. Lawrence. 3-10-9. 3-10-9. 3-10-9.
Yeah, why?
Lawrence. Danny has gone 0-6. 6-10-10. Danny. 6-10-10.
Oh, dear. Any number here could be true, couldn't it?
Especially as they just scored 7 against Brighton. Inky's gone 0-4. 4-10-12. 4-10-12. 0-4. Who's next? Lawrence says, have to run. Thank you. Remember, West Ham are massive. And the Ravens. Let's get the Ravens, baby. Darren says 0-5. 5-10-10, 0-5. See you later, Lauren. See you next week.
Yeah, mate. See you.
Collins says 0-4. 6-10-12. 6-10-12. 6-10.
I'd say a 1 year start this game.
Yeah, you would imagine. You would imagine. See you, Larry Dog. Take care, Lawrence, mate. Right, so it's just us two.
All right, mate. But, yeah, I'm going to go nil. Yeah. You get a plane coming over.
Yeah, couldn't hear you.
Oh, it's a helicopter. It's a big chopper. 0-3. I think it could be 4, it could be 5, it could be 6, but I think Forest will, again, we concede, they get the job done. They put 3 goals in.
Yep.
And that'd be that. 0-3, but 9 shots on target.
Yep.
10 corners.
Yep.
4 cards.
Nil 3. I agree with your 0-3 and your reasoning for that. So I'm also going 0-3. Cards. I'm gonna go 5 cards. Corners. 9. Shots on target. 8. That's a 0-3. So that's that all wrapped up. I'm pleased you're in the league, Colin. Yeah, me too. And everything will be updated next week, you lot, in regards to points and all that, including your 100.
Yeah, don't forget Darren's 100.
No. I've added that to this, what we worked out today to score. So that'll go on. You know what it is? I have to wait until next week, just before the show, because I have to work out the lucky dip so that when I bring in the league table, it's current. So I can't even just go off now and just add these, because then that I've still got to add the lucky dip so it's like, I kind of do it all in one go. But yeah, I've added these just fine. Right, we'll see you next week. Nice one, Danny. Have a good week. Giza, any final words before we wrap up the show?
Not really much. I'm gutted we're not in this FA Cup.
Yeah,
we're not. Should have sacked Lopetegui earlier. Might have fucking got there, but when you see some of them teams in there, especially that last round we're in, and we got Villa away. For fuck's sake.
Exactly.
There's not much luck there, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Villa away.
Yeah.
Yeah. What could have been? It would have been Spurs at home for us, obviously.
Yeah, how good that been? Yeah, when you think about that, Jason. Fucking, that'd be brilliant.
But
yeah,
could have been.
that's it.
To be fair, we done well in that game against Villa as well, and we got robbed. We got robbed for the phantom corner and all that. Yeah, that fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
In Potter's first game in charge as well. So yeah, we actually done all right in that game.
Yeah, right. The two injuries before, Somerville going off at half time.
Exactly.
Then he's out for months, and then Fulcrew getting injured. That sort of stuffed it for us. But I thought we done well.
We did. So yeah, you just never know what Potter would have had. That would have been his motivation for the rest of the season is the cup. He would have been all in on the cup. So
exactly, yeah, we would took it really seriously as well.
Exactly. You know? Is it a monsoon near you, Kieran? Says Darren.
In northern Queensland there is, Darren. Yeah, they're getting flooded. But not here. That's about, say, 15, 17 hours away driving. So yeah, we're pretty good here.
Robert says, get the scores right this week, Titch. Yeah, I will.
Yeah, Robert get really fucked me.
It's a lot though. It's a lot of work. Fucking hell. But we got there in the end, which is I'm thankful. Right, you lot, we've gone over 3 hours again. As always, much appreciated. Good luck for this week's and have a good week. And unless Geezer got anything else to say, I will say ciao and see you all next week. Take care. Later.
Yeah, have a good week, boys.
Did I end it? No, I thought I ended it. End stream. I'm sitting here like